you have anything to get unwanted Faye out of your head? Managed to kill her earlier, but obviously, thing that just happened, she's kind of back and it's not good. And she realizes she's still holding a bloody sword and puts that away.
First of all, thank you. Second of all, what? And third of all, that's kind of the thing you'd need a priest for.
Wait, a priest as in one of those things you hit something over the head with? Because...
No, like a cleric.
Oh.
You need an excommunication or whatever they call it.
An exorcism.
That's it.
Yeah, I nearly got one of those when I tried climbing over the Holy Simple Fontaine at home.
That's a hernia.
I feel like that was too much information, but thank you. I think on your shoulder, Dewey bites your ear and then goes, fuck! And the researcher goes...
Another thing to thank Eao for.
You don't know it was me.
Could have been
I know it's in my bones, and that's all the proof I need.
You are by far the strangest people we've ever met, and we are wizards.
Yeah.
Can I take that as a compliment, or...?
You can take that however you like.
Oh shit, the knoll.
Welcome to the Guild of Icons. The first time I get to say it in like 4 weeks and actually be right for once.
Yeah, happy birthday, Nick.
Oh.
Yeah, happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick.
I've been introducing every stream as welcome to the Guild of Icons.
Stop reading the script.
Despite it not being the Guild of Icons.
Read
anyway.
the script.
It's okay, it's a script for Blades. This is an old one.
So it's
It
been
just says Elias dies 50 times.
Yeah, well. That was scripted, to be fair. We're here. We're still conscious, and we're gonna do some D&D. That's the best you got from me today. But before we get started, I would like to issue a content warning for today's stream. Tonight's session includes content that emulates the behavior of abusive narcissistic parents. The segment lasts between 5 and 10 minutes. Will be at the start of the session. If this is something that could affect you negatively, please close the stream and wait 30 minutes before reopening. Okay, so just a warning, it is a short segment, but it is there.
Better not be Raynar.
It is not Raynar.
You're trying to make me feel sympathy for
I'm
Raynar
never making you
Boggley.
feel sympathy for Raynar. I love playing him as a villain. You've got nothing to worry about.
And for the audience's benefit, yes, Nick did clear this with us first.
Yes. I would say who wants inspiration, but you've actually all got it. So don't
worry. I've got a recap prepared.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
So we're still at Cantlore, a magic university full of wizards on the very coastal Horblight Island. These wizards of the coast have sent hired armed goons to menace us. And it's very likely not the first time they did something like this. One of the safer places from the hired goons, from the Wizards of the Coast, has been the Mirror Run, where we currently are after having helped the giant mechanical foreman, defeated Ansel Peters, claimed the legendary Zephos, Mantlecore, Felicitas, and Fontaine's Brace. And we're currently searching for Woundwhine the Knoll, not his actual name. Last session, we came across a group of anxious researchers in the reference library, which we learned was a particular system where magic scrolls were gathered. However, if one of these scrolls gets destroyed, the spell connected to it also gets destroyed, so it's not a great system. After we save Karaki from the expanding ball of anti-life, we may well have to find a better system. one where the wizards of the coast aren't as involved. Oh, and researchers were being killed by a magical beast called Paranoia. Eao spent a wish to almost kill us all, then spent another wish to specifically bring everyone who died since the guild arrived in Candler back to life, and currently has the Master Reverend Scroll for the spell Chain Lightning. That's about it.
Amazing. You already have inspiration, but I'm going to give you a rare second point of inspiration because that was fantastic. You describing the scrolls has just made me realize I've invented magical NFTs, and that has made me very upset.
Can we give Pixel a free reroll, an actual one for the session?
Yes, double inspiration. That's literally what that is.
NFTs, you mean, how did I describe it earlier during that one arc?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I can't remember the name you gave it, but I do remember it being very good.
Nice festive trinkets.
That was it. Nice festive trinkets. All right. So we're gonna start you all off in, well, you're in the reference library, and you know that to the south of you, through the door to the south, there is a corridor that will take you to the small artifact storage. Now, just before you start heading off, Grounded, you hear a voice in your head. Oh, pretty.
Oh yeah, that also happened.
You thought you'd seen the last of your dear old Nana, hadn't you? Thought you were free of me. I bet you smiled from ear to ear, but what would you do without your granny's guidance, setting you on the right path in such dangerous times? Why, without me, you'd not know which shoe went on which foot.
We're not even related, and I've known you for, what?
Oh, hush your babbling, girl.
3 weeks total, at most.
Nana knows best.
I have literally killed you once, and I will do it again.
You do as you're told.
Kill me once.
And maybe, eventually, I'll forgive your little transgression. You were confused, just confused, that's all. Nana understands. Confused by those ungrateful people who spun all sorts of horrid lies in your head.
Stop that.
Well, have no fear, my lamb. I'm right here with you, forever and always. Now, take that little knife of yours and run it through the paladin. That's a good girl. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, frick.
We can't let Nick play games like Elden Ring because I'm pretty sure that's where he came across Lamb.
No, this one's a Discworld.
Lambkin.
Really? I thought this was a Tangled reference.
There's a bit of Tangled in it as well, but a lot of the way I do this is what if Granny Weatherwax was evil? Is kind of because Discworld is what if hags were good, basically, is the whole witches sort of side of things. So yeah.
Okay. 12.
Please make a weapon attack using your most powerful weapon against Hannah.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry, Hannah's got a great AC.
And she did say dagger. Doesn't have to be specifically the most powerful weapon she's got.
Oh no, she absolutely meant the flame tongue scimitar.
Good.
Okay. I guess I'm drawing the flame tongue scimitar, lighting it, and going for a backstab against Hannah.
No stab.
Okay, since it's the most powerful, do I need to steady aim this?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone, you've got 6 seconds to stop me.
Can we make a perception check?
If anyone has reactions, they can use reactions.
I do, but all of them require someone to attack me.
Like, for perspective, none of you know old Nana is back, except Grounded. You've just sort of seen Grounded, I'm assuming, sort of freeze, mutter something, and then draw a weapon. Now, you've just been in the room full of the paranoia. It might reasonably be an assumption that this is a hang-on from that. I mean, some of you, if you have some kind of reaction that you can use, I will say that you can make an insight check to see if you wanted to know, if you'd know what's going on here. But if you don't have a reaction you can use, there's no point. You know, you'll find out in a sec when Grounded tells you.
Yeah, okay, so if no one's got anything to stop me, that's a 25 to hit. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Rest in peace, Hannah.
I've got 20 in intelligence. damage. That's history, kind of.
Cool. We haven't rested since the last fight. So this is gonna be fun.
Yes, it is. All right, roll your damage.
Okay, so that counts as a sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
steady aimed it.
And also because I don't think any of us are expecting it.
Okay, we're at level 9, so that's 5d6 for the sneak attack. Yeah, you've really ruined rolling these damage dice for me, Nick.
Glad I could help.
Why are you rolling so high?
The high end you can drop me.
I still can't believe you Gargoyle uses the first turn of combat to put his armor on as a thing.
I can, however, believe you got grounded caves of peer pressure. I would like that Mars on the bingo card, at least for my imminent hit point loss.
All right, fine. But can we not talk about this on the stream? It is nightmarish for me to edit out.
Okay, that is 20 points of damage, 4 of which are fire damage, and the rest of which is slashing damage.
One moment. Let's see. One thing. I don't think Zephos gives me anything that's fire resistant, so I think that's just 20 points of damage, full stop. Fun. I've been stabbed.
Yep, I guess Grant is just gonna stab you and just be stood there with her mouth covered with her other hand going.
Yeah. So when you're doing that, you look angry at Hannah, like you want to do this, and then the moment you finish, old Nana's control drops, and you see what you're doing.
I'm just gonna stand there with my hand on my hip and go, grounded.
Sorry. You know that hag that was in my head?
Oh no.
Yeah, she's back and she can make me stab people now.
Grounded
Well,
didn't
Benny
put
Ford-
on
yeah.
Fontaine's brace before the session, did she? Because I don't think I want to reckon with the reality in which, if we have to try and restrain Grounded, she's got, what was it, 29 strength?
Oh yes.
I'm burning 20 points of lay on hands to restore those hit points.
Grant is immediately after saying this going to grab a caltrope and squeeze it a bit.
No. Stop
It's
that.
made of iron, it helps.
Stop it.
Interesting plan.
I mean, it did work once before.
Yeah. I'd forgotten, so you could have pretended this was a new idea that I liked. But yeah, take 2 points of piercing damage. But yeah, the iron... you feel this sense of bitter disappointment in you. But old Nana's voice does recede for a bit.
We got rid of the hag last time with the help of the brass cannons. And they're incarcerated at the moment. Correct? On both counts? It's been a long week. And
That
I
is
just been
correct on
stabbed.
both counts.
Okay.
Thought you'd seen the last of me. She thought it was going to be the last we saw of her, too, when she was dying, when we were killing her.
It's nice to know she holds me in such high regard that she wants me to be stabbed first.
I'll be honest, I figured she would have gone for me first.
When I wrote
I
this,
think
it was
I-
originally going to be Eao, but then I remembered that Hannah let her down.
To be fair, I think she wants you alive. You know, she wants an invitation or something.
I ain't giving that to her.
So, can we go over you using a wish to bring a lot of people back to life? Ayo? Whilst I'm busy bandaging up my wounds.
Honestly, it just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh, it's a great idea. It's possibly the nicest thing you've done, definitely since I've known you.
I
Unless I'm
disagree,
missing
but
something.
continue.
Unless
I
I'm missing
disagree, but
something.
continue.
But that's going to have some cosmic ramifications.
I mean, it's nothing we haven't dealt with before.
We have punched out God. Well, one of us has punched out a god.
We don't know that.
I'm pretty sure Brazad came back and literally came back to life, having punched out a god.
In the mirror run when Rosad came to, and he left us a letter. They left us a letter.
Okay.
That just said they were going off to find themselves.
Okay.
How did Rosad even get off the island?
He was very good at disguising himself.
Easier to get off. Cannot this to get in. All right.
While this is all happening, how are the Among Us crew handling things?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they left beforehand.
They are. They're all alive. They're at the moment now. Some of them have left. Some of them are staying behind. I think what they're probably going to do is initially set up some kind of watch system where some of them can guard over the scrolls while the others head back, wash, change, sleep, and then sort out a more permanent way of getting the scrolls out of here. So there's still a couple here. They're a little confused that you've just stabbed a member of the party, but you know, considering Hannah's not taking it too badly, I think they're not too worried.
They're confused.
Gargold pulls his head from like the sight of the knife going into Hannah to the researchers and back and over, and just like whispers, except he's got a beak, so he can't really read his lips.
Sorry, they're confused about people stabbing each other in this room.
Yeah, they're the confused ones.
Yeah.
Grant is probably going to see the researchers, have a thought, and walk up to them and say, do you have anything to get unwanted Faye out of your head? Like, managed to kill her earlier, but obviously, you know, thing that just happened, she's kind of back and it's not good. And she realizes she's still holding a bloody sword and puts that away.
Yeah, without breaking eye contact, just...
First of all, thank you. Second of all, what? And third of all, that's kind of the thing you'd need a priest for.
Right. Wait, a priest as in one of those things you hit something over the head with? Because you can do that with other things. Oh.
You need an excommunication or whatever they call it.
Exorcism.
That's it.
Yeah, I nearly got one of those when I tried climbing over the holy symbol fontaine at home.
That's a hernia.
I feel like that was too much information, but thank you. And I think on your shoulder, Dewey bites your ear and then goes, "Fuck!" And the researcher goes,
Another thing to thank Eao for.
You don't know it was me. You have no proof.
Could have been
I know it's in my bones, and that's all the proof I need.
"You are by far the strangest people we've ever met, and we are wizards."
Yeah.
Can I take that as a compliment, or?
You take that however you like.
Well, if
What?
everybody who has died since the guild came here is back alive, then you probably shouldn't go past this room, so you don't meet anyone weirder than us.
Hey, you said something.
The Knoll. We were coming this way for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were coming this way to solve 3 of the problems that Warden gave us. Now there's probably more problems.
Wait. If the hag's back, is that army of gnolls we dealt with back? There was an army of gnolls. That one came from them.
Can Warden hear us in this room? Ask one of the researchers.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Warden?
Good afternoon. How may I assist you?
Yes, there should be about, what was it, 20 gnolls?
Yeah, about that.
There should be about 20 gnolls around towards the entrance of the mirror run. Can you see them?
Registering 28 gnolls at the entrance.
Cool. They would like help getting out. Can you send them a mirror metal golem to help them?
They have already destroyed 2 of my mirror metal golems, but I can send another if that would assist you.
It very much would.
Sending mirror metal golem.
Do you have anything that can get a hag out of someone's head?
A what now?
Hag, it's like a fae that keeps laughing all the time.
That sounds like a problem you should see a priest about.
I think you and I both know that the only solution that Warden would proffer is to beat it out of your head with a mirror metal golem.
Okay, thank you for the assistance, Warden.
You are welcome.
Say,
That should deal with at least some of the gnolls.
wait, Hannah, you're kind of a priest, aren't you?
In the same way that you're kind of trustworthy?
Trustworthy?
No, I'm a paladin, not a priest.
Amazing.
Right, a noisy
Priest
friend.
these things.
No, it's not like Ground is going to stab us in the back anytime soon.
Which way is... Yeah, it's that way on my screen.
Okay.
Just reaching across the 4th wall here.
Yeah. So, what's the plan?
Yeah, we should. I vote we at least take a short rest.
Yep.
And then go deal with a gnoll.
Okay.
We do have the rope of climbing if we need something at hand to take care of Grounded.
No, Grounded can climb surfaces.
I'm gonna give Grounded a reprieve of 1d4 hours from. Interesting. Okay.
That's ominous.
Yeah.
Yeah, short rest is 1 hour. You could have rolled a 1.
I could.
I was going for the short rest. That way we could regen some hit points before the nonsense Nick has for us in the next room.
Oh wow! Do I have some nonsense ready for you?
I don't have any hit dice left, so I'll be on pretty much the same amount.
How has that happened? You just had a long rest.
No, like we haven't had a long rest like before the session.
No, but I mean, that was one encounter in between since the last long rest.
Remember,
Eao brought me
we
down to 2 hit points.
Okay, fair enough.
someone reinvented cloud kill.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, brought me down to 9. I think Brock rounded down to 2.
I did
brought me down to
no
like
such
6 and-
thing. The DM did all of that.
Oh, I totally did. That was great of me. Fair enough. Well.
Yeah, no, we kind of agreed that we could spend the hit dice like between the session.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have a short rest. You get the benefits of a short rest, and whether you've spent them, in before the session or whether you spend them now, it's the same short rest in my head. It is happening now, basically.
Cool. All of my packed magic recharges.
Yes, all of your packed magic. You get back you get your action surge back. You get all your key points. You're ready to go. Multi-classed into every marshal. No. Do you get anything on a short rest?
Do I get anything on a short rest?
Because even wizards get something on a short rest, which is.
Well, I can't
always
infuse an
wild.
item on a short rest.
I get nothing on a short rest.
Okay, what about my armor's defense?
Weirdly enough, I don't think
long rest.
rogues get anything either.
Rogues have literally no resources at all, though. You're at 100% all the time.
I can probably switch whichever right tool for the job is doing.
I mean, both of us are playing subclasses that have resource management of some kind.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Oh, that's right. You can swap armor model on a short rest as well, as an artificer.
Nah, the AC. Spells are mostly saves, not AC.
There are plenty of spell attacks as well. Steel Wind Strike,
okay.
for example.
Fair enough. I'll keep Protector on.
Plus,
Yeah,
you never
but
know, you might
sadly-
need the big version of the mantle core.
I have 0 charges of the mantle core.
Well, hang on, you should have rolled 2d6 if you did a long rest.
Destroyed the. Oh, yeah. No, it's 3d6 because we. I
3d6.
forgot.
Yes,
I
we did
forgot
up
that
it.
the short rest we took after saving Sayla counted. Let's do it here.
Yeah, the long rest you took after that.
That's 12 charges.
Nice. So there you go. All right, I'm gonna open up. Well, okay, actually, no, I won't open up a map yet. I'm gonna say that you finish your rest and you're ready to head south. Are you heading immediately towards small artifact storage, or is there anything you'd like to do beforehand?
I spent 5 hit dice to recover some hit points.
Good shout.
Oh, I spent 3 to do something similar.
Okay.
But can you recover those friendship points?
No.
That might take a long rest.
I'm going to present you with the most terrifying thing in all of Dungeons and Dragons, so do prepare yourself. You find a closed door.
Shit.
I think our journey ends here. I think Cracky's doomed.
Yeah, back the way we came. Our adventure ends here.
I was gonna say that Grounded has a portable ram, but old Nana now has a portable ram.
Don't you have a portable ram?
Grounded has my portable ram.
I'm not just the extension of a random hag. Leave me alone.
I haven't said any of this in character.
So, door.
Is the
It's
door
closed. Is it marked? Yes. And it does say in any language you speak, it says small artifact storage. It's also marked by scarring. There are gouges in it. There's sort of patterns that you would associate with maybe a lightning bolt striking it, a fireball, that sort of thing.
Here's the thing I don't get about this dungeon. The wizards have had such free run of the place. Why haven't they built a better environment to store these things within? I'm asking how is asking that in character as opposed to me asking it because I know full well you've got something planned for that, Nick.
Oh yes.
And I'm beginning to think they're not very responsible.
I'm beginning to think they didn't.
And that's coming from me.
I'm beginning to think they inherited this place from something.
I think they just assumed they could do whatever they want because no one else would be able to get here.
As illogical as all the
very
wizards
good
I've
theories.
seen have been. Yeah, as logical as all the wizards I've seen have been, even they must be commanded of some more logic than putting arbitrary small artifact storage down a corridor like this.
Gargoyle, aware that Woundwhine is behind that door, has his armor on, putting it out there.
Oh damn. Well, no one's getting that bingo thing.
Oh, now you have sorted that out.
Yes, sorry, I've got to edit that out now. That's my fault.
Hi, future Nick.
Yeah.
Hey, players, don't mention bingo. It's hard to edit out.
I know, right? I'm just not going to edit any of this out. It would be funnier that way at this point.
This is now going to be one of your clips. This is going to be one of your shorts.
Yeah, it probably will be. Yeah.
Hi,
I love
future.
the suggestion that I should feel guilty for not giving up my first turn of combat.
Bingo. More like bing gone.
Anyway, door, what are we doing about it?
Should we just knock?
I mean, that would be the polite thing to do.
We can hide behind any pillars in the room and you can knock.
I don't think we want to. At the same time, I don't think we want to have any spells flying in the direction of this room, given what this room is.
Maybe we can make it. We can, talk to him.
I mean, if you want to talk,
I'm the only one who speaks his language.
go right ahead. We're right behind you.
Well,
What's the order of cowardice? Who's standing in front of who as we're behind Grounded?
hey.
Yeah, form a
I am
line. There are no
behind-
spells that have line as area of effect.
Okay.
I am
so
behind Gargoyle because Gargoyle is much larger than Eao.
That's fair.
Yeah, you've got wing coverage.
Yes, I'm behind Grounded and in front of Gargoyle.
Okay.
Okay. Just out of character, no one has any objections to this plan?
No.
We don't have a better plans.
Okay. Also, just out of character, remember, my first move is basically to disappear into the other.
Once again, betraying Hannah.
Okay. I'm knocking on the door and saying, hello, friends, in Knoll.
You don't get a response, but what you do hear as you get close to the door, as you start sort of listening to it, you can hear fast rushing water and the sound of like quite a roaring fire.
Shouldn't the door be opening? I know how this works in fantasy. Speak, friend, and enter.
You can open the door if you want, but those are the noises you hear.
Hey, can I just have a quick look for traps first?
Sure, you can check for traps, absolutely.
Okay. Use tools proficiency, which I, oddly enough, don't get to use very often for this character.
It's weirdly enough my repertoire.
So we hear running water, do we? Or just trying to tell us that there's the sound of...
Yes.
All right, then. Gargoyle is going to give Hannah a Cloak of the Manta Ray.
And that's 17, by the way.
Gargoyle really hates the fashionable Raynar Bogcleave, but here he is immediately playing dress up. Hannah's gets a fashionable new cloak.
Yeah, my cloaks don't spy on people.
Well, that is a benefit, yeah. So
And
what was the roll? Sorry, for grounded.
17.
17. Okay, you can see that there was a trap here. That trap has triggered, and it is now disarmed.
Someone set off a trap here. I think we're fine.
Better them than me.
Yep. She's going to push the door open.
Okay, let me show you what you see. And let me put the map on for everyone watching from home.
Thanks.
So, to draw you through what you can see quite a large room with a lot of bookshelves and shelves that are full of items of various kinds. You can see amulets, you can see gems, you can see a lot of scrolls, and there are a lot on the ground as well. Many of them are snapped or half disintegrated. There's dust and debris all over the floor. As you look further to the south, you can see this burning fire in the middle of this bridge between these between the north and the south. You can also see that there are two recessed areas, dips into the ground, which were sort of, as you look down through the water, were reading areas, but are now just full of water. And there's water just constantly rushing into them. Depth-wise, they are 10 feet down. If you ever need to know. And then across the other side, Woundwhine's just sort of stood there holding an absolute load of wands and just casting things at random.
Okay. Has Woundwhine noticed us at all?
I think when you open the door, Woundwhine, there's a fire between you. I think you are maybe... No, I think Woundwine's going to notice you from there, actually looking at it. And looks at you and says, in Knoll, which one gets me out of here? And holds up the wands. Which one?
Good question. He's asking which one will get him out of here. Anyone got any ideas here? Anyone know how to look at a wand and tell what it does?
Mirror walking potion.
Yeah. Oh, we've got potions for that. And Grounded just holds up a mirror walking potion.
I don't trust your poison. Don't trust your poison. No.
But you're trusting the random wand. You won't trust this, but you'll trust the random wand.
The ones I found, you're giving me. You tortured me. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
He's gonna cast something. Let's find out what it is.
It's a shield, putting hood up.
No one likes me anymore.
Points his wand, and he actually casts. He casts conjure elementals.
Right.
And he conjures.
So this Cloak of the Manta Ray, does it require attunement?
You let have had ads. No, Cloak of the Manta Ray doesn't require attunement.
Cool, at least I got swimming speed.
I will say, while this was While this is happening, Eao is slowly creeping behind the party to this bookshelf to see if there's anything that looks valuable.
Make me a stealth check.
If anyone in the stream is paying attention, that's what why my character is slowly moving.
Okay, I'm also going to need you all to roll initiative.
Stealth check, you said?
Yeah, stealth check.
That is a 17.
17. Okay, you start hidden.
Just to clarify, by the way, Grounded does relay everything Woundwhine said before, using the wands to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Steam dust methods. Maybe I can talk to them.
You can try. Hannah, it's your go first.
Oh, great. And I'm assuming we're trying not to murder Woundwhine at this juncture.
God, heaven forfend you murder a knoll.
2, 3.
Does it count if they come back to life?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Dust Method. Dust Method getting a punch in the face.
All right.
By punch in the face, I mean Zephos is going to go stab it. It's like, hello, Zephos. How do you fancy dealing with a utter arcane shit show?
Sounds like a bully time. Let's go.
Bully.
I thought you'd agree. Nah.
Meh.
I believe the stakes that we have in killing Woundwhine or not is that Grounded made a whole deal about not killing Woundwhine. But
Yes, but
Woundwine was the only one to witness it, so we can clean up the evidence.
Right. First thing I need to do is bring up the sheer amount of rules that Zephos Blade of Trials has.
Yeah, you got a lot.
I do.
Combined with the Mantle Core, you have increased the duration of combat so much.
I'm so sorry. Normally I have these open. Jumble checking. Yeah, it's a +2 sword. It's not. This is the fiend. All right, cool. That's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
It's not a fiend though, is it?
No, there are elementals.
Just double checking. Because otherwise I'm always going to forget to ask every time it happens.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
Good news if you attack Grounded, though.
No. won't ever come up, I'm sure. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. That's great. That is a bloodied method.
That's good to know. I got a second attack.
Mmm.
This one's not going to hit because I roll a 9.
Rolled a 9.
I'd
No,
give you a
that's not
flash
gonna
of
hit.
genius, but I used it all being suspicious of you.
Oh yeah, that was good. No, that was
Thanks. Yeah,
All
yeah.
5 of them.
And
Okay.
that is me for the turn, I believe, because I don't
All
think
right.
I've got anything I want to use for bonus actions.
It's the dust methods. First one's going up to Grounded. Second one is sticking with Hannah. They are going to... Ooh, they're going to cast a spell or are they going to use their breath weapon? This is great. I think B is going to cast a spell. Yeah.
Is that going to provoke?
I don't think it does. Unless you've got something very special. There is Mage Slayer is a feat that lets you attack the opportunity when someone casts a spell. All right. What's the distance? Nice. Within 20 feet of a point. Nice. All right.
I'm trying to continue for now. I'm just sort of check how fence was worded.
Okay, so I am going to roll some d8s.
I saw something fly over my icon and then said you're rolling d8s. I'm scared.
Okay.
This is
Who's got the lowest
teammate,
hit
yeah.
points of Grounded and Gargoyle?
I've got 50.
Do you mean current hit points or maximum?
Current.
I've got 45.
Okay, you're both fine. You shrug off the sleep spell from Dust Method B. Dust Method A is going to use its breath weapon on you. So I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Grounded and Gargoyle, please. As a 15-foot cone of blinding dust washes over you.
That is 21.
21's good.
25.
25's good. You're both fine.
Wait, sorry,
Oh.
26.
Yep, you're
The
good.
one.
Neither of you
even
are
better.
blinded. Eao, over to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to do what I was initially going to do. I'm going to look at these shells for anything that immediately shouts valuable to me.
Okay, there is a jeweled locket there, silver with emeralds in it.
Taking it.
All right, nice.
This place is called Small Artifact Storage. It has to have something nice.
If Eao spends the entire combat stealing, can we split the XP 3 ways?
Was that my action?
I'd count that as an object interaction because it wasn't like you had to do much to pick it up.
5, 10, 15, attacking the dust thing.
Okay.
That
Assuming that's
is
black
a...
attack.
Eao's
Yeah,
hidden
I'll-
as well, so you've got advantage.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Yep. Roll damage. And by the way, Eao, that that talisman you've picked up feels kind of magical.
I am, of course, doing my sneak attack here because...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a total of 27 damage.
27 damage. You have killed a dust mephit. It just dies outright. This one was undamaged. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from Grounded, Eao, and Gargoyle, please, as it explodes in a
I
burst
have
of
advantage
dust.
on these now.
I get a +2 to them, so that's an unnatural 20.
Very nice.
That is 17.
Very nice.
I'm going to burn my inspiration on this.
Okay.
That's a 19.
19. That also passes. Okay. You all succeed. You don't take any damage, and none of you are blinded by it. And it's gone. Anything else, Eao?
No, that's it.
All right. We go to the steam mephits. So they're going to go... How far can they move? Probably pretty good, right? Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And steam mephit A is going to use its steam breath. Can I have a dexterity saving throw, please, from the three of you?
Gonna use fucking inspiration on that.
23.
23 is a success. Good.
Oh, that's worse. It's time for second inspiration. Okay, that's much better. That's 21.
21. That's a pass. What was
That's
ASO?
26.
26. That's a pass as well. Now, those of you who are rogues, you take no damage. Gargle, you are going to take a very small amount of damage. 0, actually, because I rolled a 1. 0 damage. Well done. The other steam mephit is a little bit far away, I think. It's going to cast blur on itself, so it is now blurred. For anyone, because I know I've handed out a lot of weird rules lately, if anyone has true sight or blind sight, blurred doesn't work on you. Remind me of that when you go to attack them.
No, I just can't spell.
Fair enough. Grounded, over to you.
Yep. Wait, which mephits at blur cast blur on itself?
Steam mephit B, I will put a little different colored ring on it.
Okay, and blur gives disadvantage on attacks, is that right?
That's right.
Oh, you know the best way to counter an enemy that has that's made itself hard to hit?
How? What?
Don't give it a chance to dodge. I'm going to steady aim
Your magic missile.
as a method taken a hit yet.
No, it is fresh.
Okay. Tempted to help Hannah out, but
I'm sure
She's
Hannah will be
already
fine.
yeah. I mean, she's the tank. Yep, I'm gonna steady aim steam method A for advantage.
Okay,
And this is with my hand crossbow, obviously.
got it.
And that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits, roll damage.
Okay, so let's see. Got my crossbow. Got my 5 points of sneak attack damage. Wow. This is all 6s and 5s.
Nice.
Those can be high numbers then.
Sadly, big numbers also mean big maths.
Yeah, wait, can simplify this. Okay, that's 30 plus 3, then plus another 3. 36.
36, all right. So Steam Method A explodes. I am going to need a dexterity saving throw from Eao, please.
Oh, and also I'm going to Wells from the Grave, Steam Method B.
Okay.
So that.
A dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yeah, that's right.
That's 14.
14, you pass, you take no damage.
That's 11 points of necrotic damage.
11 necrotic on Steam Method B. Okay, it is bloodied.
I'm trying to pitch the size of the graveyard that will allow for whales from the grave.
The size of whales, obviously.
Well, surely a ship graveyard, right?
Also, I've got a question.
Yeah.
Do these methods count as something I can get a token from when they die?
What do you need to kill to get a token?
Oh wait, I've got this on my character sheet. As a reaction, when I see a creature within 30 feet die.
Oh, yeah, it's a creature. Okay, so your trinket is a silver teardrop earring made from a real teardrop. And we go to Woundwhine, sorry. Woundwhine. He's got wands. He's going to cast something completely at random. So to explain this to the people watching at home, I have a random list of every spell from D&D, and it's weighted, so the high-level spells are less likely, but there's always a chance Power Word Kill is on there.
Oh, by the
Make
way,
them overlap.
as he's casting this, can I shout to Noel? Wait, I didn't actually ask your name. What's your name?
You get... Oh, I haven't ever named a knoll before. Oh, no, I have. You get the name... Woundwhine sort of bites back. Tar black. For, obviously, the color of his eyes. Right.
Aww.
Guild of Icons 2, Woundwhine bites back.
Woundwhine sends a burst of cold air in a 30-foot cone in front of him.
So that's
Is that
kind of
fire?
cold.
It doesn't even reach the fire. It goes to about
That's
here. Yeah, this area is now difficult terrain. It's ice formations.
Okay.
So
I do like the metaphor of the burning bridge, by the way.
Thank you. I did that on purpose, honest.
Imagine having trouble with difficult terrain. Couldn't be me.
Yep, so that's
Imagine
all covered in ice, and it's already covered in webs, so it's even funnier now. Right.
Guys, be respectful to Hannah.
Okay, that
Do
is Woundwine's
webs,
go.
do the webs impede movement at all, or is it just difficult terrain?
It is. They will restrain you if you enter them.
Mm.
And then Woundwine vanishes, blinks out of existence.
Did they use a
Didn't know
wand
to do that.
You can roll me an Arcana check if you'd like.
Sure.
One of these
didn't-
days I'll play a
you
50
didn't-
character that has a knowledge skill trait.
You didn't see them use a wand to do that. You did see them use Rhymes Binding Ice,
That's a
and
dirty-
then snap it. But yeah,
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty
Oh, my
20. Oh, no worries. I can probably lock that. Dirty 20. You think they're already under the effect of the spell Blink.
That's gonna be annoying.
If you've heard of blink spiders, get ready.
Well, he's already created a bunch of webs.
Gargoyle, over to you.
He's been a druid the entire time.
Okay.
Blink dogs, not blink spiders.
There's both.
What was face spiders?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one. It's blink dogs, face spiders, but they're both doing the same effect.
They're both bastards when they're inside very, very, very small identical cells. One of the book of challenges for third edition has a encounter with blink dogs, which is just 10 by 10 rooms separated by doors, and you're accosted by blink dogs.
Oh, amazing.
So you just attack and they bounce away.
Gargoyle appears to have become large.
Yes, large and in charge and using, activating the mantle core.
Oh, here we go.
A large, sad owl.
Boom.
And,
One second. When you activate the mantle core this time, because you've leveled up, you see on a little, I'm guessing like a little visor that appears in front of one eye, you see the words Weave Transfusion Interface active. So now while the Unyielding Mantle is active, you can use a bonus action, spend an Artificer spell slot to regain 1 charge per spell slot spent.
Ooh, I like that.
There you go.
Why did Sully start playing J-pop?
There we go. Okay.
All right. And then with my bonus action on this turn, let me check up Molly's. She's got 30 fly speed. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. And that's my turn.
Okay. Hannah, over to you.
Okay, we've got a dust method to finish off,
Sure do.
so I'm going to do that. Let's see if I can hit with the first attack. Probably not. That's an 11 to hit.
That won't hit, I'm afraid, no.
Second attack.
It sort of fades into dust as you go for it and reconstitutes for a sec.
That is a natural 20.
Now you see that will hit. Are you going to smite?
I don't think so, because I think the sheer amount of damage I'm going to do is probably going to be enough for it, and I want to save the rest of my smites.
Not me, the DM, trying to waste every single one of your spell slots before you get to the main event.
That is totally fair.
How do you change the name of something in Albert 2.0?
Hit enter when you've selected it.
I can't remember if anything does on critical damages. Nothing special for critical damage from Zephos, so it's just roll damage and double it, yes?
Roll twice as many damage dice and then
Roll
add the
twice.
modifiers once.
Cool.
And Zevos goes, huzzah!
Of course he goes huzzah. 22.
22. Okay, that is a dead dust method. And it explodes. Poof. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please, Hannah?
I suppose you can. Ooh, that's bad.
How bad?
You still have your inspiration.
Yeah.
I just have my inspiration. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, you're absolutely fine. You're not blinded. And that dust method dies in a puff of dust. Anything else, Hannah?
Yeah, I've got a movement still to do. I don't like the fact there's fire here.
No, it's not great, is it?
No, it's not great, but going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can breathe in water, I'll remind you.
I was about to say, yeah. And then the only thing is the steam method's annoying me now.
Also, you have absolutely stopped anyone else from crossing.
Yeah. I'm going to jump into the water with the mantle ray, hood up. 5, 6. I've got a swim speed now, so I can tread water at the same speed as I walk, yeah?
Believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Like, water stops being any form of difficult terrain for me.
When did you pull the hood up, by the way?
As I
went into
enter the room.
I think.
That's all right then. Okay, because it is an action otherwise.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yep, you can do that.
I was definitely saying it as I saw Woundwhine, so I pull hood up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a fish now. Hooray.
So do you swim like a fish or a whale?
Shark.
So a fish.
Okay, with your turn done,
Where are you
it
going
is
with this?
Magma Mephit A and B's turns, who have been
Sorry, the what?
hiding in the fire. They have a feature where when they are in fire, they are invisible.
Oh, good.
So they've been lurking there. And yeah, are they going to use their? Yeah, they're gonna both. Yeah, why not? Are you in the water right now?
You said it's only like 10 feet up though, isn't it? So I don't think it matters if I am or not, because it's only going up to my...
It does matter
Oh,
because
no,
of what's
it's
about to
10 feet,
happen.
yeah.
Are you in the water?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Sweet. That's good for you, actually. Okay, because they're both going to use their fire breath. I will need 2 dexterity saving throws from Hannah, please.
So
rear back and go with fire.
That's... okay.
Because
If
when you're
Hannah's underwater-
submerged in water, you have resistance to fire damage.
Oh, good. You said
Doesn't that
dexterity
also
saving
give
throw.
her disadvantage on saving throws?
Not when you've got a swim speed.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, Cloak of the Manta
yeah.
Ray is... it's a great way. It's a great item if you spend a lot of time near water. It really is.
Oh, okay, that's already factored in. Right, that
Yeah,
makes
another
sense. Okay.
difference between Gargoyle and Raynar's fashion. Gargoyle is functional.
You want a dex saving throw?
That is
Yes.
wise.
That's right. Dexterity saving throws, 2 of them.
First one's 12.
Okay.
Second one's less.
Okay.
7.
Okay, so you pass the first one, but you fail the second one. So you are going to take... Remember, you're going to take this halved.
Yep.
So, wow. Okay, so the first one is the one you failed. That's 12 points. The second one is the one you passed. That's 11 points, which will be halved to 5. So 12 plus 5, 7, then half that, weirdly. So 12 plus 5, 17, halved becomes 8. Yeah, 8 points of fire damage from 2
Okay.
breath weapons. Getting in the water was absolutely the most optimal thing you could do right then if you had a Cloak of the Manta Ray. I am very impressed.
I am lucky is what happened there.
And Magma Method B is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Shark
30.
blasphemy. Is calling a shark a fish blasphemy these days?
And... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's
Oh,
going to
no.
be next
What
turn.
did you forget about?
Over to Eao.
You are assuming this thing's going to get next turn.
I am. That is true. I mean, that's true. I am assuming.
Remember what happened last time you killed a magma method?
I don't remember what happened last time I killed a magma.
Boom. Explosion.
Like, I'll be honest, I do not. Oh yeah, the volcano.
Yeah.
Volcano.
There were so
Yeah,
many
where
of
we-
those magma methods. You loved them.
Where we could have killed Alana but didn't.
Do magma methods fly?
Let me have a look. Yes.
They have wings, so I assume so, yeah.
Yeah, they do. They look like
I
little
order.
like imps made of magma, basically.
Yeah.
They look very punchable.
Right, 5,
They-
10,
they do.
15. Can I attempt to grab the magma method and dunk it in the water?
Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely can. That's great. I like that. We'll make that a grapple, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so that is a natural 20 minus 4
That's
for
fine.
16.
16. Can they beat that? Not likely. I'm going to try it. No. That is a 4. So I'm going to give you a choice. I'm going to give you a devil's bargain here, basically.
Ooh,
You
I
can
love
do
these.
this, and it will do damage to the magma method, but you will take damage for touching something made of magma. Now, the reason this is a devil's bargain is neither of these features are on the magma method stat block, right? It doesn't take damage from being submerged in water, and at the same time, it doesn't deal damage for anyone touching it. But I think it makes sense. So if you want this to happen, you can, but you will take damage for touching the magma method in that case.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right, it is going to be the damage from... Yeah, okay, so it's... Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll do 2d6 fire damage, and if because you're dunking it in the water, it is going to take... There is something for this.
Do we just use the inverse of being dunked into lava?
Yeah,
I mean,
we're not
they're-
going to bother rolling it at that point. It's going to die. But first of all, you are going to take 9 points of fire damage, which you'll then halve because Tifa.
That's 4, 5,
4. Yeah.
and that's why I wasn't bothered with taking the damage.
Yeah. The magma method is going to explode. I'm still having that happen. So I will need a dex save.
I mean, it's just another thing to take. She's taken artifact, she's taken name, she's taken damage.
A dex saving throw, you said?
Yep, dex saving throw.
Hey, I'm actually good at those. Okay, so that is a 17 plus 6 plus 2.
You pass. You take no damage because it's a dex save, and the magma method dies. Very nicely done. I thought that was very creative. I really like that. Anything else?
Yes. Let's see. Let me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I saw my IM interaction, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I just have to ask because I see things visually, but you say never assume. Are there like scraps of wood on the ground and things like that?
That's kind of like, yeah, scraps of wood. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, item interaction, I'm going to grab one of those.
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 35. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Steam Method B is going to come right behind you and is going to try and... Ooh, claws or steam breath? Breath, because there's 2 people in range. And this one hasn't used it yet because this one is the blurred one. So, I will need a dexterity saving throw from Hannah and Eao, please.
Does this also get the magma method?
It would technically, but it is fire damage, and I think you can guess how magma methods feel about that.
Okay,
+3 on saves.
Like I realize it's fire damage, but like at the same time it is water.
Yeah, it's steam. It's superheated. I'm afraid no. This is the same breath weapon. Amazingly, is the dragon turtle.
24.
Oh yeah.
24 is a pass. You're going to take no damage. What was
I
Hannah's?
just realized, as part of the bonus action with Molly, I could have had her make an attack.
Yep.
19.
19. You also pass. You're only going to take half of this.
Is it put
I'm
out
very
fire,
good at
though?
dex saving throws.
3 points of fire damage. It does not put out the fire.
Does it weaken?
Team should still put out a fire.
It does not put out that. It's nowhere near enough. If this was a dragon turtle's like breath weapon, that would definitely put out a fire. But these things are really like quite small, quite weak. These are small creatures, technically speaking.
Okay.
And yeah, they just don't have the lungs for it. If you ever look up the art for it, they literally don't have the lungs for it. They are emaciated, tiny little imps. But yeah, that's Steam Efforts Go, feeling pretty good about themselves. Grounded, over to you.
It feels good about doing nothing.
It did some damage to Hannah.
Okay, so I've got a question. Is Magma Method A still invisible?
No, totally visible now. It's only until they attack.
Yep. I'm going to steady aim it then.
Yep, absolutely. This is going to be a hard shot. I'm not going to impose. Oh, am I though?
Wait, what's making it
I'm
hard?
going to add cover from light obscurance.
Okay. I've got advantage. I can deal with that.
Yeah, you should be all right.
Methods look like little evil nosy bunks. Or, if you know who nosy bunk is, nosy bunks.
Does the 25 hit?
25 does still hit, even with the light cover. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, as I fire off the bolt, I'm going to hold the trinket I got from the method I just killed and basically crush it in my hand.
Yeah.
And that's a free use of Whales from the Grave, which I'll use on Steam Method B.
Very cool. Very cool. Didn't you have Whales from the Grave anyway, though?
Yeah, I had spare charges of it, but if I
I see, but it doesn't cost
you.
you. I get you. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so for the bolt, the sneak attack damage. Okay, the magma method is taking. Ooh, I'm rolling really well on these dice today.
One of you can cast Revivify, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I'm out of diamonds though.
Yeah, we have no diamonds cast for Vivify.
Sounds like a you problem, lol.
Unless gargoyle is a diamond in the rough.
No.
Oh.
I mean,
That's
yes,
28
he
points.
is, but not for River. Sorry, Grounded, go for it.
Oh, yeah. That's 28 points of damage to the magma method.
Woo! Nice.
And for its steamy friend.
Gargoyle's song about
15.
explaining how he's sad is a lot different.
15 was that, Grounded?
Yeah, 15.
Okay, that's going to kill both of them. So first up, can I get a dexterity saving throw from Hannah and a dexterity saving throw from Eao as each one explodes?
24.
24, you succeed. You will take half of this. Quarter of this, technically, actually. So you will take 1 point of fire damage after I've halved it twice. And Eao?
22. Sorry.
22, you take no damage. No, it's no problem. And they are both gone. I put a lot of dex saves in for the rogues.
Whenever I have to cough, I mute, and sometimes I forget to unmute.
It's no problem at all. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Okay, it is Woundwhine's go. And he appears here. As he blinks in, because you can actually choose where you hop in when you blink. Right, what's he going to cast?
Drumroll, please.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, no.
Let me get the spell up. 8th level spell coming out. Oh no, 6th level. I got it slightly wrong. You're still fucked.
Upcast to 8th level.
Upcast, yeah. Gets the wand out, and it crackles and shoots forwards a bolt of lightning.
Oh, no.
And this is a range of 150 feet, so it definitely can strike someone. I'm just deciding who it strikes. Hang on. And
I mean, if we're going for a totally straight line, I think.
no,
It's
it's
only
not a
one
totally straight
candidate.
line. This is a much more upgraded spell than Lightning Bolt.
Quick, destroy arc lightning.
Welcome to Chain Lightning.
Chain lightning, destroy it. Cast
That
it
is
into the fire.
That is exactly the spell I have, too.
Do it.
No,
Destroy it.
I don't think I will.
Oh, no.
Okay, strikes at Molly. Because each and every one of you is within chain lightning range of Molly and no one else. Over there. Okay, it is then going to leap from Molly after it strikes Molly and then leaps.
Okay.
Now, Molly does get to make a save, but it does leap regardless, right?
Okay.
So it leaps from Molly and it's going to go for Eao, Hannah, and Gargoyle. Because I think Gargoyle's in the way between Grounded. So, all of you, I need dexterity saving throws, please.
I'm doing a lot of dexterity saving throws today.
The DC of
All
this
right,
is going to
well-
be pretty high because, yeah, okay, cool, got it.
Natural
2.
one.
I'm burning my luck for
Well,
for
technically
this.
a 4, but I don't think that's gonna make a difference. And then
26.
Molly rolls.
26, good.
What is Molly's modifier for saving throws? Oh, 2 dexterity, so that's. Oh, yeah, +6 for. Okay, so that's 20. Unnatural
Nice.
20 for Molly, which means that she takes no damage.
Oh, nice. That's great. Molly's going to survive this then. Gargoyle might not. Okay, so those of you who failed, those of you who got basically less than a 16, which is Hannah and Gargoyle, because Eao, you passed with flying colors, you're going to take 10d8 lightning damage. Ordinarily, Eao would take half that, but evasion. Actually, is evasion a reaction? I always forget. Because I
No,
I
just
wouldn't apply it
happens.
here. Oh, it just happens. Oh, yeah, it's uncanny dodge is the reaction. Evasion is just always, isn't it? I should know this because
Yeah.
monks get it as well. Okay, 44 points of lightning damage to Gargoyle and Hannah.
I'm on 1 hit point.
I'm not much ahead of you.
What a great spell. He snaps the wand and tosses it in the water. What a great spell.
But why though?
He's very
Does
angry.
not want to get out.
Yeah. That's...
He didn't know that was going to be chain lightning, which means that he was just attacking Molly, and now I'm miffed.
He's zapping at things randomly, and if it teleports that out, then he's going to use it on himself. But until then, just zapping at things that aren't him.
And he blinks from existence. Gargoyle.
How long does blink last?
I think it's up to a minute. It's concentration though, so.
All right. Let's see. So, is it the start of the turn or the end of my turn that I spend 1 charge to keep the mantle core up?
End of your turn.
All right.
Start of your turn, because otherwise you activate it and then immediately spend 1. That doesn't make sense to me. Start of your turn.
All right. Well, I am going to ready an action. Next time I see Woundwhine, I'm going to let off arcane artillery.
Nice. Sorry, one thing I should note if this changes your plan, I've just had my local expert inform me that Blink is not actually a concentration spell.
I mean, it's next time I see Woundwine, so...
No, I more mean that it won't be doing a concentration check on Blink if you hit it with magic missile.
You know, if they weren't cowards, it would last for 182 seconds.
Oh, yeah, no, but there's going to be a lot of them, so I'm just hoping they hit him.
I just wanted to make sure, because magic missile's often a concentration breaking spell.
And unless the next one casts shield.
Well, we'll see.
If it does, I am never going to forgive
me.
The universe.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Blame the universe, not me. Okay.
I mean, you are the universe.
No. Hannah, over to you.
Well, I'm going to emerge bloodied and broken and try to work out where the hell Woundwhine came from and where he went.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Woundwhine the Knoll?
Come on, we know his name's Tarblack now.
Jeez, Nick.
If it hadn't been for Woundwhine the Knoll, you'd have full hit points 6 seconds ago.
Nick, that's a very cruel name that you've given this NPC, the proper name of which we know.
No, you're not doing this to me again. You're not doing this to me again.
Where was Tarblack when he attacked us last?
He was just on the opposite side of the bridge, underneath this chandelier.
I'm going to surface out the water then and go 1, 2, back in, 4, 5, 6.
That's rough terrain.
Okay, I'll stay in the water then.
It's not yet. Not until you get to here. That's where the webs are. Oh no, it is because because the Brime's binding ice. Yeah, good point.
I'll
Sorry.
stay in the water.
Yeah, Brime's binding ice makes it rough terrain. The webs restrain.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay,
I'll stay in the water with sword drawn, and if he has misfortune of teleporting next to me, I will whack him.
Okay, that sounds good. All right.
I probably should lay on hands myself instead. Actually, to be thinking about it.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Maybe I burn a spell slot on something that isn't smiting something.
I probably should have spent a bonus action to cast fucking Cure Wounds.
Wait. Did Gargoyle have a turn?
I did.
Okay.
Can I retroactively cast Cure?
Nah.
Fair.
Yeah, go for it. It's fine. Yeah, it's no problem. I was just double checking in my head if you cast any other spells though, because that would have prevented it. But yeah, you can totally do it.
Let's do second level.
Oh, hell, I need to retcon things as well. I'll wait for Pixel to catch up though.
I think Pixel's done. It was just a bit of healing.
Okay, then yeah, I started my turn here, didn't I?
Yes, in that square.
Right. Okay. How messed up is everyone at the moment?
Hannah is the most messed up person at the moment.
Let's mess up us at the moment.
All right, I've got 12 hit points.
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop back out, and let's channel divinity, because I think I do get on a short rest.
That's true.
Okay, I channel divinity to turn the tide. Bonus action, I bolster everyone. If you have less than half your hit points and you're within 30 hit points, 30 squares of me, yay! We'll find out how many hit points you get, but it probably won't be very much knowing my luck.
Oddly enough, I'm still at 50.
I'm still at 39.
You had a massive metal owl in front of you when the lightning bolt came through. You got pretty lucky there. Metal owl.
Gain 7
Gain how many hit
That's
points?
7 hit points back if you got less than half.
I'm at
more than
19 now.
Nice.
Yeah, I
That-
get 7 back as well.
that could really change things. Like, I mean, that was a high spell. That would obviously still knock you to 0, but there are things like, you know, Scorching Ray and all that in there that much lower. Very good.
As far as bonus actions go, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Metal owl.
And then because I probably need to stay upright, I'm going to burn another 20 of my burn hands on myself.
Lone hands? Yep, sounds good. Okay, Eao,
And that's
you
my
are up
and that's
next.
my actions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, about how hot does the fire look?
Fire looks like if you entered it, you might take 1d8 fire damage.
Okay. 5, 10, I'll take that damage.
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm unaffected by rough terrain.
Yep. That's 3 points halved to 1. 1 point of fire damage as you just walk through the fire.
I could just drop an item as an item interaction, right?
Yep, you totally can.
That's a free action, actually. Don't need to use any action to drop anything.
No, as my item interaction.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, it's free action to drop.
Yeah.
Picking something up is an item interaction, but dropping it, free.
I'm going to drop
True.
the now burning piece of wood because under fire's rules, it ignites anything that's ignitable on the webs right in front of me.
Okay. That is going to deal fire damage to the webs. The webs are going to become on fire. They're, are they though? I'm going to roll a d20. If it's above 10, yes. If not, Rhyme's Binding Ice is stopping them from igniting at the moment.
Ooh.
And
It's 10 exactly. They
I was going to say, if it's above 15, the fire spreads to all the valuable scrolls.
I'm going to say, yeah. No, to hell with it. Let's do it. They're on fire now.
Shit.
Rhyme's Binding Ice is done. And there's now some fire in roughly that sort of space. I think moving that is going to be an absolute nightmare, so I'm just going to keep it like there. I'm going to keep it there, but if you're in like water or if you're on an empty bit, you're not going to take damage. But that's roughly the area that's on fire.
Okay, and then to finish things off, I'm going to hold action.
Okay.
The moment I see Tar Black, was that his name? Black Tar?
Yep.
One of the two?
Tar Black.
Alright.
Color of
The
his
moment
eyes.
the moment I see Tar Black appear, I'm casting hold creature on him. Or hold monster.
Lovely.
The guy who's going to have a very bad time when he blinks into reality.
Bear in mind that by holding that, you will lose the spell slot / spell charge / whatever if the trigger doesn't happen. Because when you hold a spell, you start concentrating on it immediately. But that's totally a good idea. Right, over to Grounded.
Okay, Nick, I've got 2 questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
First question, very obvious. How high is the room?
Oh, 50 feet up.
Okay, good. Second question, what happens if you're invisible on the ethereal plane?
Well, the thing about Blink is you actually go to the ethereal plane, so you're totally visible in the ethereal plane.
That's not why I asked, though.
Well, if you're invisible on the ethereal plane, then you're invisible on the inferior plane, I guess.
Okay.
The condition
so
and
there's
being
no,
in the ethereal are two different things. So you'd
Okay.
be invisible.
Yep. So basically, if you're on the inferior plane and invisible, you're invisible to anyone else on the ethereal plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. I cast invisibility.
Okay.
From both
Which I can do.
planes, planning to kick his ass.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, grounded can go into the ethereal, and when he blinks, grounded can target him. Like, they can have a fight in the ethereal plane while you're having a fight in the material. It's perfectly doable and would look very cool. It's almost like someone planned this.
Yep. All I have to do is not get knocked down in the ethereal plane,
Yep.
because then I'm basically screwed.
Yes.
Hence turning invisible first. Anyway,
One
that's
thing-
my.
Yeah, sorry.
go on.
One thing I want to add. I missed in describing Woundwhine. It hasn't come up yet, rules-wise, but might come up soonish. Basically, Woundwhine appears to be covered in flames, like wreathed in fire. Cool. There we go. Okay. But it hasn't come up yet, but it might. But that's great. I like that. So you're currently in the material, but you're invisible.
Yep.
I'm
I'm going to use my.
purple circle for invisible, so I can keep
I'm
track
going
of
to
that.
use my movement. I'm basically going to bonus action dash to the ceiling. And use my movement. And I'm basically going to run up this wall and I think.
Yeah, get up there.
10, 15. Yeah, that works.
Okay, it's 50 feet up. What is your ending altitude? Are you going for 50?
Yeah, I'm going for the ceiling.
I will set your altitude for my own sanity. There we go. It's positioned it a little weird, but whoops. Sorry, just yeet gargoyle there. Okay, it is.
Welcome to the Guild of Icons, the only D&D show on Twitch that regularly has to use the altitude counter.
It's true, right?
And it's not for the bird.
Okay, and Woundwhine appears right behind you. Eao. So things that are triggered, all of the readied actions. We'll start with Gargoyle and we'll end with Eao, I think, because Gargoyle had the highest initiative. No, Eao has the high. Gargoyle queued it up first because it was, yeah. So we'll go with Gargoyle first because Gargoyle queued first. You are muted.
Sorry, wonderful thing about arcane artillery is that it has got a range of 120 feet.
Yes.
And unless Woundwhine has a shield up or has some form of invisibility.
You know what? I'm going to roll what wand he's going to try to cast, and we'll see. Okay, no. No.
Okay, then I believe that's 8d4 plus 8 force damage. Let me roll that for you.
Yeah, it's unsavable. It is unhideable. You cannot hide from the magic artillery strike.
That is 24 points of damage.
24 points. This is the first damage to Woundwhine. 24 points. Very nice. As they go. Do. Now, let me just double check. Nope, that's not concentration either. Good. Okay. Great. Okay, now we get Ao's readied action.
DC 17 wisdom saving throw, please.
DC 17 wisdom saving throw. Here we go. That is an 18.
Oh, no. Okay. Nothing happens.
Like, Woundwhine has -1 to wisdom.
The world is against me. Nothing happens. Got it.
The world is against you on that one, yeah. But I feel you genuinely. In D&D yesterday, I rolled 8 consecutive D20s that were under 10. It was not pleasant for me as the monk to just keep missing. But yeah. No, unfortunately not. Woundwhine is going to cast a spell. Interesting spell. Does it actually work on anything? That's why I'm just trying to work it out. 120 feet. You don't have to be able to see it. Well, there's only one target then, I think. Has anyone got any active spells?
Not at the moment.
No.
Visibility.
Yeah, I thought so. The only target then, I'm afraid. Because you don't have to be able to see him. You can just straight up target anyone with Dispel Magic.
I believe because
Is
it's less than level 3. Oh, sorry, it's less than the 3rd level spell. That's automatic, isn't it?
Yeah, 3rd level or lower is automatic. Yeah.
I just don't know, like, because Dispel Magic is weird because there are some things where, like, you activate it and then it's just activated and Dispel Magic can't affect it, and there's some things where it's active and Dispel Magic can, and they really need to make a better list.
It's basically if you are under the effects of a spell, it will remove that. There are other things that count as well, and there is a list actually published on what counts as magical, but spells are the easiest one. It can also, you know, prevent magic item effects and stuff like that. Not permanently, but temporarily, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's gonna be Woundwhine's go. Does Woundwhine blink out of existence again? No. It's not a guarantee. So Woundwhine is stuck there next to Eao, which is not great for Woundwhine. Okay, Gargoyle.
Woundwhine fires off the magic of the wand, and then there's just eyes glaring behind him. Nothing personnel, kid.
Cool. I thought I was going to have to use another ready another action, but no, we can just go for another arcane artillery.
You can.
This feels dirty.
Well, you only get 2 arcane artilleries, to be fair, because you've got 1 shelf of missiles on one shoulder and 1 on the other.
That's 32 points of damage.
Ooh, disgusting. Very nice. Very good. And so, yeah, all these little magical darts shoot from your shoulder and go doom into Woundwhine. Great. Anything else?
Yeah, we might as well have Molly. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, we might as well have Molly cast a Force Strike.
Okay, yeah.
All right, that is 25 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. Just double checking.
And that's my turn.
Woundwhine is now bloodied. Hannah, over to you.
I don't fight all the way over there again. Going back and forth. How healthy are you both looking at the moment, you two?
Grounded and Gargle?
Yes.
19 HP.
50 out of 50.
I think Gargoyle deserves a cure.
I didn't know I was ill.
I mean, you're on 90 hit points. You're definitely very ill. Although, do you need support over there, Eao?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I got 38 HP, and, well, there's fire between Woundwhine and the rest of you, so
Cool.
it's not like he's running to you.
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to use second level spell slot on this one. Boop, boop, boop. Capping Cure Wounds. Ooh, good numbers. You can get yourself 18 hit points back.
Ooh.
So I rolled double 7s.
37.
Yep.
Very nice.
And I go for, yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Past 5, 6. Get back here. All right. Tag.
If you're hoping this accomplishes keeping up the machine of war, I'm nearly out of charges.
No, I'm hoping it keeps you alive, is the major thing.
Fair.
Okay, Eao, you will take 3 points of fire damage. I pre-halved it for you.
Okay, thank you. That's started my turn, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, you said the webs are from the spell web, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, the fire's gone. As per the wording of the spell, if they are ignited, they stay ignited for 1 round, and then the webs and the fire vanish.
Okay. Webs and fire are gone. I obviously can't remove the webs because they're baked into the map, but they are gone.
Thanks, Ao.
Nicely done.
They're the scorch marks left over in the shape of the webs.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, very convenient scorch marks. Yep. Steady aim. Goodbye, Woundwhine. That is a nat 20.
A nat 20. Excellent. Okay. This could be very good for you because, like all gnolls, Woundwhine does something special when he's bloodied, and he's just been bloodied.
He got bloodied after the.
Sorry, I mean on his turn after he's been bloodied.
Oh.
So it could be good to kill him before then.
But then we lose the debate in the marketplace of ideas.
The marketplace of ideas does not count. Did not take into account 44 piercing damage.
Ooh, 44 piercing damage. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice indeed. Okay. Still up. Oh, and you will take, because of the fire shield, 4 points of fire damage pre-halved for you.
You keep sticking fancy swords into melty things.
Sorry, it's made of magic. It'll be fine. Anything else here?
You know what? Yes. Mobile feat. Woundwhine can't take an attack of opportunity against me.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm out of line of sight, correct?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Grounded. Over to you.
Okay, I've got a question.
Oh yeah, you're now
The
visible.
fire. Yeah. Is the fire extending to the ceiling?
No, it's not extending that high. It probably goes up about 10 feet. It'll be warm up there, but not damaging.
Also, you could just like walk around it. You don't have to worry about the water.
There's that.
That's true. I just wanted
The
to check
water
one thing.
extends to the ceiling. Now that would be cool. I should have done that. It's like Moses
Okay.
Bridge in the middle.
So Grounded is going to run 5, 15, 20, 25. Hey, Hannah. Sorry about the stab. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. She's going to drop from the ceiling. Using her new magic item, she's going to, as a reaction, cast Feather Fall on herself, so she's falling at safe speed.
Whee. Yep.
And as she's falling, she's just going to look at Tar Black. See, I remembered his name.
That's great.
And she's just going to make a pushing gesture. That will be... Well, I imagine he's going to be quite good at this, but a strength saving throw.
Okay.
It's just a
Yeah, not
telekinetic
bad at
feat.
these. Not bad at these, but we'll see. That
I forgot
is...
the functions of Fontaine Spray, so I assume you're just first stroking him.
That is a 23.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother calculating my DC for that feat.
Anything
He's
else?
just going to... Yeah, he's just going to feel like I prodded him on the nose or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
yeah.
to call out to him. You know, we can still talk about this in Knoll.
We will talk when you're dead. It's going to go 5, 10, 15.
Well, to be fair, that's plausible now.
It is Woundwine's go. Woundwine. At the moment. Woundwine position... Well, there are some spells. Woundwine positions himself right here and casts Lightning Bolt. And I'm going to draw a line, but I'm pretty sure I've got you exactly where I want you.
Isn't lightning bolt 5 feet?
It's 5 feet wide. It's 120 feet long.
How does the lightning feel, Pixel?
I mean,
You're saying this as if, like, Nick gave me the wand. Blame Nick.
Right, can I please get dexterity saving throws from Grounded, Hannah, and also from Gargoyle, please?
No, Gargoyle's dead.
The bolt of lightning goes straight over to you.
How's Gargle dead?
Because I rolled an 8 for the saving throw, which rounds to 10 if it's dexterity check.
It is.
But-
Dexterity saving throw.
But it's being fired out of 1, so it should theoretically be at its base level. You should be fine.
Yeah.
It's 15 when it's a wand of lightning bolts.
Well,
That's at 7. That's a 17 for grounded.
Okay. So, Gargoyle and Hannah, you both fail. Grounded, you pass, so you're going to take no damage, annoyingly. Fucking rogues. Gargoyle and Hannah, you both take 24 lightning damage.
Holy shit, I'm not dead.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
he brings out a second wand, because he's now bloodied. He gets to do 2 spells every turn.
I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot that it's only when I cast lightning bolts that things get destroyed.
Yep. Okay. What is the range? 60 feet. So I think this is going to be grounded. Grounded, can you make me a constitution saving throw as ribbons of negative energy drawn from the null zone itself are fired straight at you as he casts negative energy flood?
The null zone sounds like something that we should get the fucking fireplane soldiers in for.
That might be a good idea. Please don't die on this one. Let me just say that. One of them really spicy necromancy spells.
Okay, that is a 12.
That's going to fail. How much health have you got left? Because this could be very interesting indeed.
50 points.
Okay.
Did you not take half from lightning bolt?
No. Rogues take
Oh,
no
yeah.
damage
Oh,
when it's
yeah.
a dex save, and they pass. So, let's see. If I roll high, you could be dead permanently. If I don't, if I roll average, you're going to be okay.
Can we stop him from snapping that for next time we meet Alana?
Oh, well, true resurrection would work, to be fair.
Oh.
It's just, yeah, most of the resurrection spells don't work once you're undead. So,
Well, your health insurance plan doesn't work. Doesn't really work when you've been fired. So
46 points of necrotic damage. If that
is
had reduced you to
close to that.
0, you would have been turned into a zombie. And that wand is snapped. Those are the 2 spells of Woundwhine. Does Woundwhine vanish into the ethereal? Yes.
Oh wait, fucking! I need to give myself 13 actual health points because I forgot about the temporary HP from the Red Wizard.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Gargoyle,
so
over to you.
13 plus 30 and 26. Not bad. I feel like. Is it an action to get out of the mantle core? No, I just don't have. I just don't spend a charge and then it ends.
Yeah, it just goes and it collapses in on itself.
He's in the ethereal.
He is. Just palling out. Probably got a cocktail.
That's frustrating. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I will ready. Do we want to keep him alive?
At this
Yes.
point? Oh, right. Oh, okay. I'm clearly not rolling high enough level spells.
Well, then I can't do the karmic thing of casting lightning bolt when he comes back.
That would be very funny.
It would be. I don't suppose that I could use. No, it'd be counterspell, not dispel magic. Can't
Yeah,
ready.
it would be counterspell to prevent something like this. You can ready dispel magic to get rid of a spell effect after it happens. Because, you know, if he's got, like, I don't know, a whole person or something. But otherwise, no.
Oh.
You can
wait.
use it to get rid of
Blink.
his
I
flame
can
shield
dispel
or
blink.
his blink. Yeah.
Yeah,
Spell
I'll-
magic will get rid of those.
Already in action to dispel blink next time he comes into Wait, what's the range on Dispel Magic?
That's a good question.
Range on Dispel Magic is 120 feet.
Well, you should be fine then.
Yeah, readying Dispel Magic.
Okay, Hannah, your turn.
Right. Keeping track of him's the problem, isn't it? I'm going to stand vaguely close to Gargoyle.
Gargoyle would know that grounded once Tarbach alive. There was a conversation in the mine quarry.
Yep. I'm standing next to Gargoyle. That way I can hit anything that tries to jump out of us. It's going to do melee stuff. Unlikely, but strange things have happened.
Yeah. There is Tensor's transformation. Over to Eao.
Awesome. Eo's sitting here. She is surveying the scene. Are those chests on the map real down there?
Oh, yeah.
There's a human and an owl. Which one do you think is taking the high ground? The answer may surprise you.
Give me a moment to roll a die for... That's the two Eao cannot resist. Eo's going to go for one of those chests.
Okay.
I love the idea that the only reason Eao battled through to get there was to continue stealing.
Oh, by the way, Eao, because you rolled a natural 20 last turn, remember your luck has recharged. Felicitas is happy again.
Oh no, that was a personal roll that actually meant nothing, like mechanics wise.
Oh no, I just remembered it. Your luck ability recharges when you get a natural 20.
Yeah, Eo's going to start opening these chests.
Okay, let me go for what's in here. So in this one, you find 110 platinum pieces.
Oh,
it's cool.
Weird that they're putting that in the artifact storage.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the artifacts have a gold component.
It is weird, isn't it?
Maybe they sold an artifact.
Maybe you found an artifact and you're so good at thievery that you've already fenced it, and that's the money.
Maybe the coins are artifacts.
Maybe they're mimics.
You joke, but
that one isn't, for sure. It's when you find a rust monster in there.
Oh no, I mean the coins.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, rust monsters can't do anything to the valuable metals, just base metals.
It's true.
I mean, they could probably destroy my armor, and I would like that not to happen.
Yeah.
25, 30, 35, 40, bonus action, 45, 50, 55, 60. And Eo's going to attempt to hide behind this crate.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. Wait, can you hide if you've bonus action dashed?
Can I hide as a regular action?
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm just so used to bonus action hiding with rogues that my brain just forgot you had your action left. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That is stealth, yes?
Yes.
24.
24. Okay, let me check the passive perception. Yeah, you're fine. Oh,
I'd be scared if it's
really ruined my plan, but fine. Over to Grounded.
Okay, so out of interest, did Grounded see Mayo?
Yeah, Eao hid only at the end of that.
Okay, Grounded is going to roll her eyes because boss going to do boss things.
Oh, you probably didn't see the looting because there's a wall between you.
Yeah, I was about to say, you didn't see the looting part.
Yeah,
you probably saw me duck behind the crate.
Yeah, that's probably
She was out of sight for less than a second. She was looting.
I mean, it's a fair assumption.
Anyway, Grounded is going to drink a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
44 plus 4. Yeah, about that.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. That's giving me back 14 hit points, which isn't... Well, it's something, I guess. I'm still very much bloodied, but anyway, and then I'm going to bonus action dash. To basically run 50 feet up here and over the water.
Okay, so you're 50 feet up.
Yep, so I'm on the ceiling and standing above the water, just in case I get knocked out and need a soft landing.
Good
because
idea.
then I can drown instead.
Yeah.
It's got to be disorienting to see like water.
Drowning gets
upside
slower
down.
than impact.
It's true.
Okay. Woundwhine's go. Woundwhine is going to... so your triggered action, Gargoyle.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Just tool for this. 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay, that's in range.
There's a tool for this that lists distances if you need it as well. Ground is... Gargoyle is 85 feet away.
Because Blink is a 3rd level spell, it's auto hit, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, on Dispel Magic.
Auto dispel, yep.
So Blink is gone. And
just don't find the wand of Blink 182.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How did it know you were there, Eao? That is a great question, but it did. I mean, there is a genuine rules reason why, but I'm not going to tell you what it is unless you pass a check, because it's, you know, it's for me to know, for you to find out. First spell is Synaptic Static, and I think Eao's the only person in range. Oh, maybe. Oh no, 120 feet could hit grounded. Who's the best one to hit with this?
Going off my pixel senses, either it is because there are structures that don't appear in the ethereal plane, or maybe Woundwhine had detect magic cast before we entered.
Yeah, that's totally. You can see through most things in the ethereal. Yeah, some structures are repeated in the ethereal plane, but it's usually like major buildings and that sort of thing. Things like boxes, they're not there. Okay. Yeah, so Synaptic Static, I think it's going to go against Eao, because Eao but really hates grounded. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll to decide.
I will argue that it did specifically move to get Eao in range. So it makes sense.
It does. All right, intelligence saving throw, please.
Hey, I'm kind of good at those.
It had that moment of thinking, ha, you try to hide, but I can see you, and I'm jazzed about it, so I'm gonna capitalize.
That's right. I think that makes sense.
That is a nat 20 for a total 28.
Okay, you're going to take half of this because you do not get evasion on intelligence saving throws.
I don't.
You take 33 psychic damage. That was half. That was a spicy roll. That was a spice. Wait, I typed it wrong. Let me try that again.
I was scared.
That's more than the maximum roll. That doesn't add up. You take. Yeah, let me. I'm just gonna type it in because for some reason it's doing double.
The amulet you picked up was the Dark Souls amulet that makes you take double damage.
Okay, there we go. Okay, you take 25 points of psychic damage, and that is after it's halved.
Okay, that's kind of better.
God, that was a very high roll. Yeah, that was almost max looking at the dice, but not quite. But you haven't failed the save, so you don't have to subtract a d6 from all of your attack rolls and ability checks. So there's that. And what is spell number 2? Okay, I've never heard of this spell.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's not.
6th level.
Even better.
Neat. All right, Eao, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw, please. As he casts Scatter. You remember that spell Gargoyle used?
No.
It's like that, but bigger.
No, that's Shatter. I know what you're talking about. Mirror image. Yeah.
No, not that one. The one you use to teleport someone.
Vortex Warp.
Yeah, it's like that, but bigger.
Ah.
I hope it doesn't do damage.
It doesn't.
Outland engineers in your area would like to know your location.
Because that's an 11.
An 11. Okay, you go 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120 feet that way. There you go. Boom. You are teleported. Be gone.
That was a terrifying roll.
That's all it does. That's all scatter does. But the powerful thing about scatter is that it happens to everyone that is within 30 feet of you. Just like, get out of here.
Oh,
but no one else was nearby, so it was only Eao.
The name makes more sense now.
Yeah. And Woundwhine thinks it's a really, really good idea right now to get behind a box. Or no, to get behind there and just not be targetable like that. That's great. Okay, over to Gargoyle.
Okay. So fire's still blazing?
Yep, fire's still blazing.
Well, I'd love to do something. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'll use a bonus action to give myself 9 temporary hit points. And I've kind of got nothing.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like it's gonna help. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Over to Hannah.
Misty Step. I have Misty Step. I'm a fool.
Still in the corner, is he?
He's taking a hiding now that he can't jump to the ethereal all the time.
Once per day.
Shall I go chase him out?
Might be a good idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can never remember in this edition if I can continue moving further than that.
You can dash
With
using
my action.
your action to move.
Another
pull
6,
again. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm drop down to the water bottle. Top splash.
Okay, that sounds great.
One splash. Splash.
That is actually a terrifying advance based on what my plans are. Eao!
It is my turn.
Yep.
Okay, first things first. Action, superior healing potion.
Good idea.
You know, I just realized another thing I could have done. I really bungled up that turn.
Oh, that is a good amount of healing there.
69?
No, only 40.
Well, it's still good. Yeah, actually, yeah, that is nice. Anything else here?
Yes. Eao is getting tired of this. Bonus action. I'm applying a potent poison to my blade.
Oh, yes. Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This is right outside. Right here's right outside the blaze, yes?
Yeah, that's right. You won't take damage in there.
Okay. I want to save the damage till next turn.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Grounded, over to you.
Okay, so Ground is going to call out in Knoll. You know, Tar Black, I'm going to respect your decisions. And with that, she's going to disappear into the ethereal plane.
That also ruins my plan. Damn, that's really upset me.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, she's respecting his decisions, is she not?
That's really upsetting to me.
Okay, and I'm going to sprint. So yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action dash. 5, 50, 55, 60. I'm going to say that altitude meter really keeps throwing me off because I keep seeing it move when I move my token and wonder why it is.
Yeah, it's strange.
But yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Can I see anything about Woundwhine while he's walking past, by the way, or is he too far away from the ceiling?
How far can you see into the material from when you're in the ethereal?
Oh.
Fair enough. Let me have a look. Oh, 60 feet. So yeah, you can totally see. Woundwhine appears to be reasonably injured and is holding a lot of wands. Draws one and is going to cast one of the most powerful spells in D&D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be against fucking Molly of all fucking people.
Ceremony.
I can't believe this. I of course I would get one of the power words when fucking you have to be able to see them. Damn it. 8th level spell wasted. Molly is stunned.
Does that even work on constructs?
Immune to exhaustion and poisons, not stunned.
Okay.
Oh, here's actually an important question. No, it doesn't have any minimum intelligence requirement. Molly is just stunned immediately. Power word stun. It's the first wand.
Yeah, I don't think Molly's that intelligent anyway.
And the second one is probably going to kill her. 60 feet. It's got to be Molly again. Molly's the only person visible. Cast Shatter. And Constitution saving throw, which let me just double check what stunned does to you. Incapacitated, fails strength and dex saving throws, but not Constitution. So make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That is a 4.
Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, you'd have had disadvantage on the save as well because of construct. So that is going to be 16 thunder damage.
Surprisingly, almost tanked it.
Oh.
But no. Molly is now Pearl.
Alas. But in fairness, has just taken an 8th level spell and a 2nd level spell. So that prevented you lot from getting that. Woundwhine is going.
I thought you said these were weighted towards the.
Yeah, it is.
That is the nature of random chance.
Yeah. And he's just going to stay there.
Not going to put a 100 gold's worth pearl on the text because that might make Eao inclined to steal it.
Yes. Gargoyle, over to you.
All right. Well, let's do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bonus action Misty Step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then... is that difficult terrain, that one?
No, you're good. That was just to say it was wet.
All right. Can I see Woundwhine?
Woundwine's hiding behind a box. You can try and fire over it. I think it's 3/4 cover.
It's not a matter of firing over. It's a matter of can I see him?
Yeah, you can see him. Yeah, it's not a full-sized box.
Nice. Okay, then let's use Vortex Warp.
All right.
Actually, why even use Vortex Warp on Woundwhine when, without having to make a check at all, because I'm assuming Hannah would be willing, I could just teleport Hannah to Woundwhine?
Now you're thinking in 4th edition. My character is proud of you.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Let's put you here.
Okay, so whoop, Hannah, for the second time in 5 days, is teleported across the mirror run, and it is her go.
Hi, Woundwhine. You can go to sleep now.
You hear a little laughter.
Don't put it against him. He's a hyena.
They do it when they're nervous.
11. Yes, 11 AC.
Just doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Second. Versus 15 AC.
That hits, yes. So you will take 11 points of fire damage as the fire shield goes whoosh.
That's
But you also deal damage.
inconvenient. Oh, that is inconvenient, I believe. Yes, it is. So let's deal the damage first, shall we?
Yep.
That'll be 4 points of damage because I rolled really low.
Ouch. Okay.
Unless he's a fiend. Not saying counts fiends, do they?
Not in this edition, unfortunately.
No, and I'm unconscious.
Well, that's
Taking death saving throws, actually.
that's
the
certainly
Matrix.
a thing that has happened now.
That is, yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, over to Ao.
My turn.
Yep.
Awesome. Distance. Woundwhine is 75 feet away. That means I can bonus action dash just to get right here. Hi, Woundwine.
How
Well,
far
mine-
is your bonus action dash? Oh, wait.
I have a 40 move speed.
40-foot move,
I've-
yeah. I forgot about that. Disgusting.
Yeah, no. That's going to be an attack. Do you want this non-lethally grounded?
Absolutely.
Okay, so first things first, I should actually see if I hit. Does 24 hit?
24 does hit, yeah.
Okay, so that is 8 piercing damage
Okay.
plus.
You take 3 fire damage, already halved.
Okay. An additional 16 poison damage.
16 poison damage. Now I need to look up if poison damage.
I assumed it wouldn't. The stab is non-lethal. The poison could do what it wants.
Yeah. Let me just look it up. Let me just look it up.
Also, that is max damage on that poison.
That's good poison. That's good poison, yeah. Do. Right, making an attack that is going for.
Grounded, is your potions short rest or long rest?
Oh yeah, forgot to roll that, didn't I?
Yeah, you're fine. Creature's unconscious and stable. It's any melee attack you can do it on, regardless of the damage type. So you're good. Woundwhine is knocked out.
Well, I think you used it with the paranoia, so I'm not sure if it's like short rest or long rest that it.
Yeah, you're right, actually, yeah.
Oh, Woundwine's next spell would have been amazing. Crown of Stars, 7th level.
Oh, we could have made a...
Okay, now I'm starting to agree with Iris in the what the hell. I thought this was stacked in our favor.
Well, he does do 2 around. Anyone who's ever played Elden Ring will recognize Crown of Stars that spell that puts little swords around you that go doom, 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 like that. Yeah.
Have you, besides the Dispel Magic, rolled any spell below 4th level?
Yeah. For example, I just rolled Fireball. Next one was Mass Suggestion. That's funny. Vitriolic Sphere, I think, is 1st level?
I meant like in the actual battle.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Thunderbolt
Binding
is
Ice.
3rd level. Binding Ice is 1st level. Tensor's Floating Disc has just come up. You're out of initiative, but unless you're stabilizing Hannah, there will be some death saves going on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm gonna let Grounded do that because Grounded has.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say I'm gonna let Grounded do that because Grounded has all the medicine stuff and abilities.
True.
Gargoyle's going to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I immediately pop out of the ethereal plane, drop down, feather form, and I'm going to use my healer's kit to bring Hannah back up with 1 HP.
Okay. Hannah, you're back up.
Gargoyle is going to use the rope of climbing to tie up Woundwhine.
Okay.
And how do you make like the check for knots? I think it involves intelligence.
Can I immediately just pull all the wands off Woundwhine before we do anything else and search him to make sure he hasn't got any hidden anywhere? Because we're not doing that again.
You absolutely can. Gargoyle, I need you to make me an intelligence sleight of hand check.
Intelligence sleight of hand. This should be good, hopefully.
Ao, I see you.
I'm thinking about it.
That is
I can jump
23.
15 foot.
23. Okay, that's pretty good. Can you remember that? Can you write that down somewhere? because if I ever ask for the DC, that's what it's going to be to escape.
Yeah, I'll write it down here.
Grounded, you do manage to take... There's only a couple of ones left. And I'm going to have to re-roll what they are, because some of them have been used. I pre-rolled some ones for rewards, and I thought, well, it's unlikely they'll come up. Amazingly, 2 of them have. So let me just work that out. So amazingly, scattering. So scatter is a 6th level spell. So let me find you another 6th level spell for a wand. These are all one-use wands, by the way, but they, unlike spell scrolls, can be used by anyone.
Do they still require material components?
No, they require no material components, and they're basically one-off uses. No material components, no requirement that you attune to them, no requirement that you be the right class to be able to cast it. Just got to be able to make a magic action, basically use an action with it. Right, let me just go for ones that don't require concentration and 6th level spells, and let me find you something interesting.
I'm gonna save a wand and have it be a deep cut one day.
Oh, that is just perfectly thematic. Okay. Yeah. Grounded, the wand you find, the first one, is Bones of the Earth. Bones of the Earth is basically... I've never seen this spell before in my life. It's from Xanathar's. It is Fontaine the spell. You cause up to 6 pillars of stone to burst from the ground. No idea that existed. So, Wand of Bones of the Earth. Then you find a Wand of Thunderstep. You find a Wand of Blight. Oh, sorry, these are not one use. These are once per day. Once per day on Bones of the Earth. Thunderstep is 3 times a day. Blight is the 3rd wand you find. Twice a day. And the last one I've got to roll for you as well, because we used that. It was going to be Dispel Magic.
I hope it's Revivify.
I mean, it could be. They are 3rd level. They're both 3rd level spells. Let me find you one. I hit random and we'll see what it's. I hit random and Dispel Magic again. God damn it. Oh, ooh, that's cool. That's really interesting in this place. You get a Wand of Counterspell. Interesting. So,
yes, that could have been useful 5 minutes ago.
It could have been useful if Woundwhine had it as well. So, Bones of the Earth, once per day, you can use it to cast Bones of the Earth. The save DC is 15, if there is one. I can't remember. Thunderstep, 3 times a day. Save DC is 15. Save DC is 15 for all of these. Blight, twice a day. Counterspell, 3 times a day, and that goes at 3rd level. Obviously, bear in mind the counterspell one uses your reaction, all the others use an action.
Hey, are you going to put that in chat? Because I've already forgotten it.
All right, well, I'll do that. I'll have to update my text.
She has become Grounded of Wands.
Well, you know what she is? She's the Queen of Wands.
It's not safe to have the wands until she can't turn into the Hag of Wands.
Yeah, this is taking a little bit. Ao's going to be looking over the shelves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One other thing, actually. Ground has been sort of thinking about why Woundwhine might have been so angry. Obliviously, apparently.
I was going to say.
Can I check the rations I found that Woundwhine hadn't eaten earlier? And check to see if they've been poisoned or something without me knowing.
Sure, make me a medicine check. And
I thought you were implying that like Woundwine isn't himself when he doesn't have a Snickers.
God damn it!
Can I use my alchemy tool proficiency?
No, poisonous kit if you've got that.
Okay, no, I haven't got that.
But yeah, it would be much more of a poisoner thing because a lot of poisons aren't alchemical. Eao, you are searching things again. You find a bronze crown. Looks like it's probably worth 250 gold pieces. Yeah. Hannah, what are you getting up to?
Is this just treasure?
Yeah, it's treasure.
Just patching myself up at this juncture.
I'm making a note of all treasure found, and I'll put it all in the reference afterwards as well.
A bronze crown worth 250 gold. I recognize that.
That's a 14 on the medicine check, by the way.
Okay, it has not been poisoned. Gargoyle, what are you getting up to?
I don't know. I restrained him pretty good.
You sure did. You just looking at that with pride.
Gargoyle doesn't have the instinct to get all steely.
Oh yeah. Also, one other thing. When Grant had patched up Hannah with the healer's kit, she sees a slight wound in her back and just immediately stops and vomits.
Okay.
Gargoyle picks up the pearl so that Eao doesn't have a fucking chance.
I mean, Eao gave you this pearl. Like, come on.
No, that one got destroyed or lost. No, lost in the magma. This one was from the patch.
Got you.
No, don't worry about pearls. I still have a bag with 950 GP worth.
Honestly, I'm amazed you didn't charge me more for the one pearl then, since you're like the monopoly on pearls right now in Cantlore.
It's the entire budget of the School of Illusion.
Yep.
Just coincidentally, that's how much my bag is worth.
Coincidence, of course.
Eao, while you continue looking, you find a gold ring set with bloodstones.
I can check the crate beside Woundwhine.
Yeah, go for it. So you find...
Is the ring magic or just...
Nope, mundane, that one. It's just pretty. Might have historical meaning. You find a set of silk robes with gold embroidery in the box. The box is marked with a burn mark that is a very pretty looking R.
Are you enjoying your looting, everyone?
Yes.
Any particular reason why you're doing so?
How I feel about it.
Granny just coughs. And
Yes, get out of your system, Grounded.
I'm sorry.
It's the ring that Eao found, the ring of Reginaf Strode, the third transmutix, who created the spell Control Weather.
No. No. It's a much simpler R who you've already met. Oh no, that's not the ring. Sorry, that was the silk robe with gold embroidery that you found.
No, but it's nice to know that.
Wait,
we can burn discs real soon. Wait, why is it in the...
Great question.
Does it have a tracking device on it?
That means either they're smuggling stuff through this room, or the very unlikely option, Raynar is somehow a world-class mage, and the enchantments on his clothes are artifact level.
I'm gonna check the chest for traps.
Okay, roll me Thieves' Tools proficiency or investigation. One of those.
Is it not sleight of hand?
Not to check for them.
Okay. Thieves' Tool proficiency, that is a 19.
19. Okay, so this one is trapped. It's a fairly rudimentary trap. There's a little thin sliver of silver wire that you can see. If you raise the lid slightly, you can just see it. It catches the light when you put up a little mirror and shine some light on it. As part of that check, I think you were able to cut it with your thieves' tools and disarm it. Inside, you get a vial of poison. This one is... Let me find you a nice, interesting poison.
Just out of curiosity, could I cast Dispel Magic on the robes, targeting, like, the spyware element?
Yeah,
if there is one. Okay.
Question. When Grant is done coughing and, just starts breathing normally again, Can I sort of investigate the room to see if there's a secret smuggling entrance of some sort around?
Okay, I like that. First of all, let me get the poison. This poison is... Ooh, it's not... Ooh, is it that much? That's a pricey one. Is it cool? Damn. That's cool. You've got Midnight Tears.
Ooh, what's that do?
I'll let you look it up. It's mostly damage, but it's interesting. Grounded, can I have... Ooh, what would this be for you? Probably investigation, wouldn't it?
Yep. That works for me because I got proficiency in it.
Is Hannah back up?
Yeah, Hannah's back up. And just disapproving of everything you're doing.
What, even my investigation of the room?
Well, maybe not that.
I mean, Eao's also investigating the room in a completely different fashion.
It's true. She's technically taking a survey.
An audit, if you will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19, by the way.
A 19. Okay. You find some marks in a wall. Let me open up the Cantlore map just so I gotta make sure I'm on the right bit. I'm going to open up just a wrong Cantlore map. I want the mirror run, not all of Cantlore. Okay. Because you find some symbols, and those symbols are in Thieves' Cant. They're small RD2. Okay, yeah, so they're on the they're on the western wall. I had the wrong side. And yeah, they're on a panel of wall that as you get close you can see is ever so slightly different to the rest of it. Like the paint on it is slightly newer maybe. Or it was painted on a different cell. The Thieves' Cant symbols are those for... There's one for danger. There's one for safe resting place. And there is one for... there's one for populated area.
That's weird. This wall, it says danger, safe resting place, populated area. Is there a break room through here?
Makes sense.
Ugh.
Let's put some people somewhere where they're doing audits and accounting on this place.
Can I just try pushing the panel to see what happens?
Yeah, you push it and it pushes back ever so slightly. And you can sort of wedge it open with a pry bar or something like that and open it up if you want.
I mean, with the with Fontaine's brace, I can probably just wrench it open, can't I?
Yeah, you could probably make a hole where there wasn't one in the wall just by wrenching things away. But yes, absolutely, you can wrench that way. Fine, you don't need a pry bar. Eao, while you're continuing to search, in that chest that you opened, there wasn't just poison, obviously. You find 1,600 gold pieces.
Does Hannah, in pain and almost dead, want to reach around the bookshelf behind her, try to loot something?
Yes, the lawful good paladin.
Yeah, the lawful good paladins don't go looting. Probably not.
Looting Cantlore.
On second thoughts.
Is there anything practical here that I can use?
There is one thing practical here
Anything
that you can
that
use,
stops bleeding.
and it's in Eao's hand at the moment.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Eao, did you want to have a look at that magical necklace you found?
No.
Yes, I do, but
No.
but first, I do want to pass out everyone's paycheck, 400 gold for all of you.
Oh,
Nice.
that's great. Can Hannah have the parry up to wound closure, which I'm
Thanks,
assuming
boss.
is what it is?
No, it isn't. There are a lot of magical necklaces. It's not that one. Okay, I won't take a check for this. Eao, this is a +2 amulet of the devout, which can only be attuned to by clerics or paladins. It is a relatively new thing. You gain +2 bonus to spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs of your spells. You can use your channel divinity feature without expending one of the feature's uses once per day.
Cool. Problem is,
Awesome.
I'm currently entering my stuff into D&D Beyond now because
Yeah.
I'm currently using this way out. Geez, I'm out of achievement slots. Way out of achievement slots.
Yeah, it's that time where you've got to start deciding.
I mean, I've been out of achievement slots for a while, apparently, if the Ethos and Shimmer Scale also require achievements.
I don't have that problem.
Honestly,
Shimmer Scale doesn't, Zephos does.
Honestly,
Right.
you are very lucky that I am not a thief. Because if I was a thief, I could use this. Regardless, I toss it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd get a great benefit out of having another use of Channel Divinity.
Gargoyle isn't sure how to feel about being on the Guild of Icons payroll. This feels almost like an implication.
As you've got plenty of time, I will list through everything else you find, Eao, because no one appears to be stopping you. So, I will list it through. I'll list through just all of the stuff. So some of this I've already said, but
we stopped her as much as we could in the dead body room,
yeah.
where tact was required.
No, I'm just saying, so, you've got plenty of time. You're uninterrupted. There's no point doing like checks and checks and checks. You've disarmed the trap that I'd left in here, and I'll just say for free that the others aren't. So this is the total of everything you find. So some of this I've already said. 110 platinum pieces, 1,600 gold pieces, 8,000 silver pieces, 700 copper pieces. Then 7 items, each worth 250 gold pieces. A gold bird cage with electrum filigree. You find 2 of those. They're next to each other. A silver necklace with a gemstone pendant. That was not the magic one. A gold ring set with bloodstones. A silk robe with gold embroidery marked with an R. A large, well-made tapestry and a bronze crown. And of course, you also find, obviously, the +2 Amulet of the Devout.
Which I have already passed over.
Yeah. And, of course, Grounded has found the 4 wands.
Can you post that into the reference channel?
I absolutely will, don't worry.
Because you spoke way too fast.
Yeah, no, I spoke it fast because I knew I was going to put it all in there. And I'm going to need a D100 from Keith, please. For Zephos.
Does this count?
Oh yeah, this was. I mean, there was I genuinely had power word kill on there.
60.
60. What happens on a 60? Randomly determined minor property time again. That is like the biggest chunk of them. So
Another D100?
Yeah, another D100.
28.
It actually says randomly determined minor property as if it could be a negative one, but that'd be rude. 28. Can you roll again? Because you already have this one.
61.
61.
On the minor property table.
Oh, that's a nice one. Okay, let me have a look. So, while attuned to the artifact, you can use an action to cast 1 first-level spell chosen by me from it. You're gaining another spell.
Right, please make it one that's already in beyond, because I've already got Tenta Green Flame Blade into it.
Please make it evil.
I'll choose something from the player's handbook then, just for you.
That probably would also be in D&D Beyond, because D&D Beyond's full of uselessness.
Player's handbook should be on there, for sure.
A load of the feats aren't.
That's a shame. It's probably just stuck with SRD stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, your spell is Longstrider, which you touch a creature, the target's speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends. Its duration 1 hour, no concentration.
Long stride, you say?
Yeah.
You can give yourself a 40-foot swimming speed.
Or Eao, a 50-foot movement speed.
Would you like to see someone move 150 feet in 6 seconds?
And I cast that as first level, yes?
Yeah, first level. And when you
How many
cast it,
times?
you roll a d6, and on a 6, you can cast it again. So it's a recharge 6 thing, basically, once per day.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we've dealt with the Woundwhine, what are the other 2 things we need to do? The water thing and then what?
There was the water thing, and God, I can't remember what the last one was. Oh, no, I remember. There is a beast of ice and fire south of the beast lock.
So, which means we need to defeat at least a bullet before we can even do that one.
Not necessarily, actually, because as you're all looking around in here, and as I have the map of the mirror run open, you can see there's a door to the south, and that door to the south is labeled, of course, in a language you can all speak. Let me just
Please tell me it's a lock.
I'm opening the map. So, small artifact storage, what is to the south? Okay. Yes, actually. The sign says three things from this way. Out of the south. Godlock, the Warden Core, and Vault. The Vault, you know, is locked until all the locks are opened, because that's where the Wand of Creation is. But two other options.
The Wand of Creation, among other things.
Yeah, among other things.
So I think it would probably be best to take a long rest. But I don't know if after the long rest we go outside the mirror run, or if we take care of the water thing, which sounds like the type of thing that gets more urgent the more you leave it.
Question, did anything happen with the door I was trying to wrench open?
Yeah, you wrench it open. It's your choice, basically, whether you go through there or you go to the south, I guess. Or back up north if you want. I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Okay.
You can go that way as well. You know that way will take you to the Beast Lock, for example.
I'm going to just peer through the southern door, just see what's through there.
Sure, it's a freeway corridor, basically, that you open it up. So in one direction, you can see the door that says Warden Core. Another direction, you can see where it goes on quite a way in a further direction to the Godlock. And then the last one, you can see these. Actually, that's interesting because this is the first time you've gotten to the vault, I think. You can see the doors in front of it, and you can see that two of the locks. Have you beaten two of the locks?
Yes.
Yes, two of the locks are broken. So what these locks look like are walls of force, basically. Each one a different color. The Bard lock, the Song lock is pink. The Crystal lock is a shimmery gold color, and those are broken, so that they look like broken glass, sort of thing, like a smashed window. And behind that, you of course have the Beast Lock, dark green. You have the Gem Lock, which is a vibrant purple. And you have another lock somewhere. God Lock, knew it existed. It's there. And that is a bright white. I just said it. I've got a map in front of me. I should know.
Okay.
Can I see what's down the... Sorry.
Oh, sorry, continue.
Can I see what's down the... corridor, well, what's behind the door I just opened?
Sure, it's a low tunnel, and it goes on some way into darkness, but obviously you have dark vision. And it ends at, looks like just a flat panel of stone.
Low tunnel for a goblin.
I'm just going to wave to everyone else and say, okay, I'm just going to take a look down here.
Okay.
Can I check for traps as I'm walking in?
Sure. Make me a perception check at disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage, great.
Molly loved making perception checks.
Well, you're in darkness, so it'll be a disadvantage.
Oh. Can I light my sword?
Oh yeah,
while I'm doing this.
In that case, yeah, normal perception check, please.
Ooh, that's relief. I was worried it was like some sort of super trap I'd wandered into.
No.
Molly had dark vision of 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I clear up all of Molly's corpse so that Woundwhine can't get a piece of glass.
That's a 5, by the way.
A 5? Can't see anything. It's probably fine.
Yeah, probably fine. In I go.
Okay.
While this is happening and the other two are resting, I'm going to do some minor scouting specifically to the Godlock.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay. So I'll just say, before we go to Eao, one more thing. Bree, have you watched Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Oh, the Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I going to get my head chopped off? Am I going to walk? Am I
It's
going
that
to get
first one. Yeah, a scything blade goes across the corridor as you're going forwards. I need a dexterity saving throw, but we're going straight to Eao before you tell me what the answer is, and we'll come back for that in a sec.
I mean, hey,
Eao,
at least it's not the Ark of the Covenant.
yeah, could be worse. You're off scouting towards the Godlock. So it's a long corridor. There are statues on either side of you, each one of the various sort of a depiction of the gods. They're sort of anthropomorphized. So some of the gods are already anthropomorphic in stature anyway, the quarreling lovers in particular, but the others have been anthropomorphized. So Fontaine, for example, looks like a golem standing there with like crags. Looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah. So, and there's all of them there. If you want, I can describe a particular one, but you can just keep walking through. The door on the other side is ornate wood. It's silver wood. It's engraved in beautiful swirls. No particular patterns in general, but it kind of you get a vibe of wind, you get a vibe of fire, you get a vibe of earth as well, and stars over the top.
Okay. I'm going to crack the door open because I want to see if I get a idea of what the puzzle may be.
Okay, you open the door and there are 7 statues inside, and they each turn and face you, and they say welcome, different voices all at the same time, to the Godlock. With whom pledge you your ceaseless loyalty?
Is this very loud? Can the rest of the party hear?
It's pretty loud. Yeah, it's pretty booming. It's like "be not afraid" sort of thing going on.
Okay. Eao's actually going to answer truthfully here. Melna Al. Which, for context, in the world Eao comes from, is a nature god primarily worshipped by elves.
Yeah. But the interesting question I've got to decide is whether they kill you on the spot for your insubordination. Because they did not ask you who you serve before. It's who do you pledge your ceaseless loyalty to right now? Yeah, fuck it, they're gods.
Wow.
Have you seen The Never-Ending Story?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Death by boob statue.
Yeah, the boob statues, those eyes are glowing, right? You have seconds to react. What do you do?
Felicitas. It worked before.
I don't have any more. I mean,
it was a joke about the password.
The obvious solution here is just close the door and duck out of the way.
Okay, you go to close the door. I'm going to need then a dexterity check to close it fast enough because you are being active, not reactive.
A dexterity check. Okay, that is a 16 plus 2.
Let's roll a d8 to see which god is going to strike first.
I feel like
And I hope it's
if
not Mario.
you're closing the door because you see a bunch of eyes glowing on statues looking at you, that might be a bit reactive.
Well, I mean, you're taking an action. You're not just diving out of the way or anything like that.
Okay. You never can run from nor hide what you've done from the eye.
6. Wow. Okay.
Which god?
Preteritus. So.
He knows.
So they throw a book at you.
What was your dexterity check?
Oh, 18.
Oh, it was needing a 20.
Wait, no, that is 20. I forget the plus 2 that I get from Felicitas.
Very good. Okay, you bar that door shut just as a bolt of... What would Preteritus do? Oh, yeah, I know what
Feeble
Preteritus
Mind?
would do. It would be Feeble Mind, wouldn't it?
Because you really want Feeble Mind.
Hey, look,
You were holding out for Feeble Mind.
if it was Mario, it was going to be Disintegration. If it was Ignova, it was going to remove your resistance to fire damage. If it was Insomnia, you would have literally been sent to a demi-planar dungeon. If it was Petrichor, you would have been drowned. If it was Fontaine, you would have found yourself endlessly falling. They're all bad. Like,
I like
none
how
of
he's
these
giving
are
us
good.
this information for free before we go into the room.
Yeah, because then you will have an appropriate amount of fear. I haven't said what the Quarreling Lovers do.
I'd like to think this actually takes the form of a giant book being thrown at Eao, because she deserves it, really.
Yeah, just that bump. But yeah, you survived that. You survived that. And you're absolutely fine. The door is between you, and you've got some important information now, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to grounded. Grounded. What was your dexterity saving throw? I need a DC. What is it? Because I'm actually going by the book on one of these. I need DC 15 on the save.
Well, good news. That's a 23.
23. Okay.
Rogue.
And you're an evasive rogue, despite being crawling in a duct. You are so evasive that you dodge it entirely.
Could have sworn there wasn't any traps. Oh well.
Yep. Oh well.
Can I look again?
You
Just in case?
absolutely can. Yeah.
Quarreling lovers make you depressingly heterosexual.
Is this perception again?
Yes, perception again.
I would argue that what the Quarreling Lovers do really depends on who built the statues, because one of the things about the Quarreling Lovers is they have many epithets.
I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was going to pick a random negative thing from the deck of many things.
Because Eao technically more like as a disguise while in this world worships the Quarreling Lovers, but under the epithet of the Warden and the Thief.
Warden and the Thief is a good one. I like the Chain and the Storm. I feel like that's a great name for it.
Does the other lover give a positive thing from the deck of many things?
Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? I draw one positive, one negative thing, and it's like, this happens, but this happens. That could be really cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to make that's what
You
happens.
gained your resistance, but you're not in this plane anymore.
Well, congratulations. You could cast Wish twice, but you now have a Reaper after you.
Yep.
That is a 13.
Not enough, I'm afraid. It's only a DC 15. It's unfortunate, but I'm just making a note on the deck of many things. But I like that.
Then
Right.
Grant is just going to keep walking.
Yep. Okay. Dexterity 7 throw, please.
17.
Yep, you're fine. Again, as you dive as another scything blade comes through.
Yeah, this is actually kind of funny because this is literally Grant style for any roguery. You just want Blonde in and she's just fast and strong enough to avoid it.
Yeah, you're like, ooh,
Eao's going to do something kind of stupid. Just
go
out of
on.
curiosity, in this, for the sake of gathering information, I'm going to see if I'm very much prepared to dive out of the way if necessary, but I'm going to see if the test on the lock resets if I open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and welcome, they all say, different voices, same time, to the Godlock, with whom pledge you your ceaseless loyalty.
It's the Warden and the Thief.
Thief. Okay.
Pushing your luck so much, like
The Quarreling Lovers lean
She
forward.
has a luck sword.
Sorry, the Quarreling Lovers is one statue, but it's constantly shifting between two people. Kind of like looking at them like they're blurred a little bit, and like one comes into focus and then the other comes into focus. And they are in an embrace. So it's kind of like seeing, you know, when you look at those lenticular images where you see from one side and it's one image, and you see from the other side and it's another image. They do them on like movie posters and that sort of thing. And it's kind of like that, but you're kind of looking dead on, so you're seeing both at the same time. They're in an embrace with knives at each other's backs. Oh, wonderful. They sort of look at you and say, fine, then you must accept a task to prove your worth to us and your unceasing. You are to go to the nearest guard or inquisitor or cop of any kind.
Hannah?
Confess to all the crimes that you have committed, be incarcerated, and escape.
Eao just sits beside Hannah, lays down a rope beside her and pulls out a long list of crimes.
Only the best rogues keep a list of all the crimes they've done on them, just in case.
This is going to take about a short rest, maybe 2.
As in the tale of free fall.
Yes.
Now my question
Which
is,
is
do I
Brandon's
want to?
favourite.
Now, do I want to? My out of character question is, do I want to push my luck and claim that I technically fall under the requirements of someone I have to confess to?
That's
Bear
going
in
to really
mind,
suck
you
for
have to be incarcerated and escape.
Yeah, that's going to real suck. How are you going to get away from yourself?
Sure, there's some magic that'll do it, but it'll be weird. We'll be doing some weird sessions if that's what you try and do.
Probably
But
also better to confess it to me as well.
Okay, I'm going to try to roll a religion check. Do I think I could get away with that? Assuming I can. Can I put on this one woman show?
Roll me in a religion check to see if you can trick the gods.
Not trick. If the god would accept this technicality. What's my religion? +2. That's a 18.
You would likely be obliterated.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. I was really hoping for a low. Like, give it a go. Charge up those laser beams.
But would Hannah fall under the correct?
You get the feeling it really has to be an institution. On the other hand, you need to get into where those brass cannons are somehow.
That is true.
Could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm pleased you chose that one. I do have a different quest for each and every one of the gods.
Do you have a different quest for each form of the quarreling lovers?
No, that's why it's both turn yourself in and escape.
We could just run Guild of Icons Adventures for the next few weeks until at least one of the gods is dead and see if we can choose that one.
Some of them were a lot easier than others. You've got a harder one. Such is your choice.
But the quest that I have is the one right outside the vault, which means we could do the other 2 locks, leave for a final bit of resting and doing whatever we need to do. I could do this quest during that section, and we could just come in, finish that off, get into the vault easy.
Yeah.
We're assuming that we've got a lot of time without any interference from Allnana.
There is one other thing, and that is that the rest of you can go in this room and say different gods.
Can we each choose the same? Well, yeah, we would be able to choose the same one.
You could all choose
But
the
it'd be
same one.
quest.
I recommend being truthful in your answer.
I try.
Well,
Yes, I know.
Gargoyles always worshipped Fontaine and Petrichor and Morian, and I think feels a little indebted to Fontaine after the events of this week.
I recommend being truthful, says the DM who just tried to smite me for being truthful.
Well, yeah, but you're Eao Dunwich.
Fontaine one's interesting as well. The Fontaine one is interesting. Back to Grounded. Grounded, can you make me another wisdom perception check, please? See if you can find yet more traps.
Imagine if you asked for Morian and it was like, revive some people.
Yeah, imagine if it was the other way around there.
Imagine I asked for Morian and Morian immediately smited me for guilt by association.
12.
12. Okay. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Which is getting ridiculous.
I'm amazed at how many wisdom perception checks you failed that are DC 15.
Yeah. Look, Ground has got +1 to perception, +7 to dexterity saves. What's she going to do?
Yeah.
There's 20 numbers on the dice, Nick.
You are making forward progress each time, though, at least.
17.
17, you dive forwards. And I think you're now past it. You're past all 3 traps. I would like to know what Hannah's up to at the moment, though. Because you've just heard someone bellow, well, twice, actually, the exact same message bellowed from the south. You could probably hear a little bit of scything going on up north.
Let's go see what Eao's up to.
Okay. Yeah, you head south and out.
I'm just going to
I'm
put my head in.
assuming-
Ayo, what are you doing?
Gargoyle, are you coming too?
Yeah, I'm assuming that sounded like a let's go see what Ao's up to, and I'll have backup.
Welcome, they all say, different voices at the same time, to the Godlock, with whom pledge you your ceaseless loyalty.
Eao slowly begins backing out and hiding behind a wall.
Yep, that's fine. You can do that.
Careful what you answer.
I don't bring Woundwhine into a Tarlac into this room.
Okay.
I don't know if the gods would consider whether you're unconscious or not.
So I'm looking at the god statues and going to myself, are these the actual gods, or are these what the wizards think they're the gods?
Make me a religion check.
Problem is I'm not very good at that.
Eh?
You know
I
I'm
know.
trained in it. I'm the punchy type of paladin, not the educated type of paladin. Yeah, no.
No. Okay, fair enough. You're not sure.
A 4 won't get me anything, I know that much.
Yeah, it could be that these are literally the real gods and this is where they live. Like the equivalent of like a Mount Olympus, but it's just here. Little coffee machine in the corner or something, but it's probably not it.
And
actually, now you think about it.
and are any of the statues reacting to my presence as a literal manifestation of one of their gods?
Yes, they have all said the exactly same things. So some of them are looking at you and some of them are looking at Gargoyle.
I didn't catch the last bit of that.
Sorry, some of them are looking at you, some of them are looking at Gargoyle at the moment, but they've all said exactly the same message. With whom pledge you your ceaseless loyalty.
Presumably you should know that one already. I hold up the symbol on my shield, which has got the quarreling lovers on it.
All right, 7 sets of eyes start lighting up.
Do the
Let's
gods
walk out the room.
appreciate sass? You can walk out the room. I don't think they're aiming at me.
They are aiming at Hannah. Hannah, you're trying
Let's
to
get out the
leave, yeah?
room.
Okay, dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw, please.
Can I help action pull Hannah out?
Yeah.
So you get an advantage on that.
Which god would it be this time? Ah, that is
15.
funny. Be the quarreling lovers. 15. Is that with advantage?
Yep.
Let me go to the deck of many things.
Can't believe Palad's going to get turned straight.
I know. Terrible. I'm going to get polymorphed into something I'll have to change out of in 2 seconds' time.
Okay, let me draw a card. Ha! All right. So your positive one,
Present?
25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold pieces each appear at your feet. You get the gem card.
Put it in the reference chat. I don't think it's going to be lasting much longer.
Yeah. And then your net. Wow, I've done the same card twice. Hang on.
Okay, cool. So that's 4,000. That's 4,000 gold pieces of jewelry.
Oh,
Are you having fun here, Nick? Are we having to take a break for the session?
We're going to be ending the session on this one.
I've got 1 hit point, so it's going to be fun.
No, you're not dead. It's so much worse.
Cool.
Managed to a plane of where we're never going to find her.
Every
get
magic
exactly many
item you
things,
wear
Nick.
or carry disintegrates.
Ooh, fun.
Artifacts in your possession aren't destroyed, but do vanish.
So that's a shimmer scale cape as well, then.
Yep.
That's an artifact. Cool.
Oh, yeah. We're going to end there.
Fun.
We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Oh, my God. Don't piss off a god, folks.